Now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True. Yeah. What's going on, family? It's that boy, Coach Malachi, in the building. And we back. True Media Podcast. You know, we had to end the show abruptly yesterday, you know what I mean, because something had came up, but got it taken care of. Everything is okay. And yeah, man. So this right here, man, I was watching a couple of Blue Blood Sports TV videos. Shout out to him. I got a chance to watch some of the Boxing Voice today. Somebody had hit me up and sent me a link. They told me to go check it out. I'm listening to the Boxing Voice, and I heard so many managers and promoters, and so many. Boxing is the only sport that I know. You know what I mean? Well, the fans. No, I can't say that. I can't say the only sport. I can't say that because I know how I am in organized sports. In organized sports like football. And then when I was into basketball, I'm not into basketball anymore like I used to. But football, when I was in football, yeah, man, when I was like watching the games every Sunday and stuff, I was that dude, bro. Nigga, I'm the general manager. I'm the head coach. I'm the defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator. I'm firing motherfuckers. You get fired, but hey, I'm firing mofos. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like, I ain't gonna even say and lie to you, dog. I'm one of them fans, and in football, I'm one of them fans. Yeah, I am a certified manager. Nigga, I'm man, look here, man. We paying you $16 million a year, dog, and you only caught 3 passes so far, and we halfway through the season. Like, I'm that dude. I'm that dude. You gonna get traded. Nigga, I'm paying you all this money. I'm talking like the money, my money. Yeah, man, we paying you all this money, man, and you sitting here and you only caught 3 passes, dog, the entire season. You got less than 100 yards receiving. 8 games that went by. You got less than 100 yards receiving in 8 games and only caught 3 passes. And when we pay you $16 million a year for what? What we paying him for? You know what I mean? Hey, I'm that dude. I'm that dude. Hey, I swear to God, that's me. Hey, shout out to Mika. Hey, Mika, I swear to God, that's me. That's me. Oh yes, that's me. And listen. In organized sports, football and Batman, shit. Man, nigga get fired quick fucking with me, man. Yeah, you out of there, dog. Hey, you know what? Don't even worry about it, dog. Dog, don't even, you ain't got to worry about getting back on the plane, fam. You ain't got to worry about getting back on the plane, fam. You ain't traveling back with us or nothing. You ain't got to worry about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't traveling back with us or nothing, dog. I'm just telling you, fam. You ain't got to worry about that. Hey, especially if the game, if the game on the line. Hey, check this out. This is a true story. Hey, this is a true story. Hey, I was in the tank, right? And we was on the basketball court, right? And there was a basketball tournament, all right, amongst the inmates. So there was this dude, his nickname, I don't even know his real name. His nickname was Blow Wreck. Blow Wreck. They used to call him Blow Wreck, right? Blow Wreck, what's up, boy? So for all of those who don't know, behind the wall, there's they have terminologies like the rec yard. They call rec, work call, rec call and work call and rec, right? So when they say rec, that mean, go to recreation. You know what I mean? And work call is if you have a job on the compound or whatever, you get to go out first and start taking care of everything you need to take care of before they release everybody, right? So anyway, there was a dude named Blow Rec, and I never knew how he got his name, right? How the dude got the name Blow Rec? This why they call him Blow Rec. Playing basketball game, right? This shit is so damn funny, bro. Bro, this shit is so funny. So they called him Blow Rec because the clock was ticking. The clock was ticking on the clock, right? On the compound. Clock was ticking, right? And the team that Blow Rec played on, they was down. No, they was up by 1 point. They was up by 1 point. No, they was down by 1 point. They was down by 1 point. And the other team had the ball. And the other team was trying to go up 3 or 4. Meaning if they shot a 3-pointer, they up 4 points. If they shot a 2-pointer, they up 3 points. So the other team had them kind of like missed the shot or whatever. Blow Rec got the rebound. And he took off down the court. They down by 1. Seconds left on the clock. All they need is a layup, a 2-pointer to win the game. Blow Rec had a clear lane to lay the ball up to win the game. Had enough time. He right there. Wasn't nobody stopping him. This nigga stopped at the 3-point line with seconds left on the clock. Instead of laying the ball up for the easy win, he stopped at the 3-point line, jacked up a 3. The time ran out while the ball was in the air, and he missed the shot. True. That's what they call him, Blow Rec. Nigga blowing Rec, dog. You blow Rec, we had the game won. So that's the story about my homeboy Blow Rec. You know what I mean? I don't know the nigga name. That's all I only knew his nickname. Blow Rec. That's the story about Blow Rec. Man, you be blowing Rec, dog. Anytime so in the hood, when we say that here in Florida, yeah, man, you be blowing Rec. That means you always fucking up, dog. We can't count on you. You ain't dependable. That's what that means. Man, you be blowing Rec. Every time a nigga, man, every time I thought you were gonna come through on something, you mess it up somehow or whatever. That's what blowing Rec is. That's blowing Rec. Hold on, y'all. We got a cash out. Man, these motherfuckers be blowing Rec. They be blowing Rec, dog. They be blowing Rec, dog. I'm telling you, they be blowing Rec. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, shout out to Harvey. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super
cash out.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy. Harvey say is Keyshawn. He say Keyshawn is looking for a daddy replacement. Okay, he say in Bill. He said Keyshawn is looking for a daddy replacement in Bill. We got another cash out. Hey, okay. Shout out to Ramon for dropping that half for bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy. Cash out.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy. He say drop the phone lines. Too much ducking going on. Hey, you know what I need to do, dog? I used to have a duck sound bite. I used to always load up. When motherfucker go to ducking, I go to playing. I gotta load that back up with the ducks quacking. We know what I'm gonna do? Cause I got a lot of ducks in the back in my lake. I got a lake right here, right? And there's a bunch of ducks right there. It's not the Muskogee ducks. It's the other kind of ducks, right? Them ducks. I need to record them because they be doing a lot of chattering and stuff in the back, having duck meetings and stuff like that, congregating. I was gonna tell Coach Eddie, but I know how Coach Eddie say, yeah, man, yeah, Coach, I see the duck back there. I see Canelo back there. He ducking. I see he what they calling out the ducks. They congregating. All the ducks going to my lake and they be congregating right there. You know what I mean? So. And I know firsthand who ducking and who not ducking because I see the ducks. True. I know firsthand who ducking and not ducking. The ducks meet up right here behind my house. I see all the ducks. Nigga can't tell me he wasn't at the meeting. I saw you, dog. You was at the meeting. You was at the duck meeting, dog. I heard y'all quacking and everything. One time I remember we went live in the back, and I used to show the lake. I used to turn the camera around so everybody who on the show in the chat can look in the lake. I said, y'all see the ducks flying in? Because they always fly in like around 7 o'clock. Like they gone right now. I don't know where they go at. They go somewhere, but like around 6:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30, they be flying in. They be flying like 3 at a time, 4 at a time. They ain't never by themselves. They in groups. You'll see some ducks flying in, and when they fly and they land and hit the water, they be quacking and stuff. You know, like quack, 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 all that stuff there, right? I remember Coach Eddie say, yeah, Coach, I see Canelo back there. Him and Alan Maddox. It was Alan and I forgot who else it was. Boy, they don't like Canelo at all, boy. Them boy, they do not like they do not like cinnamon. And then Rob Boy Fresh of DC. Hey, yo, Mo, check this out, Mo. See, cinnamon don't need these Bammers, Mo. Cinnamon is, he's a walking economy at this point, Mo. Hey, yo, Slim, check this out, Mo. Hey, listen, Rob Boy Fresh is the call here talking that DC lingo. I like Slim and Mo. So I just be like, oh, you know what I mean? Niggas go to talking slick. I like them niggas be talking, they be talking slick, talking that flim flam. I be laughing and shit, I like to laugh. I was like, he talking slick. Okay, cool. Hey, yo, Mo. You know what I mean? You know how them DC niggas talk. Them DC niggas funny. True. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, so we finna get to the bottom of what's going on, man. We finna get to the bottom of what's going on. Shout out to Sean from the Heights. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Hey, man, shout out to Lisa Bales. Lisa, I ain't seen you since 1979. Been a long time, but it's always, man. Shout out to Lisa, man. Lisa is like, you know, you had the Godfather of the show. Lisa is the godmother of the show. Like, she's been here with me when I first started this channel. See what I'm saying? I think she been with me when I had like 100 and some subscribers. Now, all bullshit aside, dog, for real. I swear to God, bro. It's been, like from the beginning. Her, Marta King Boxing. It's a few I've forgotten, but it's a few I've forgotten. Them the two that jump out. Cause I had my channel grew quick. I had started getting subscribers quick. I started averaging like 1,000 new subs a month, something like that. You know what I mean? So, Sean said he say what up? He say what up to every goddamn body in my DC Gray voice. Yeah, man, DC Gray, huh? It is what it is.
Got chain for fire.
Huh?
You got some chain for fire. Got chain for fire.
Got it.
Chain me
up. All right.
Man, get my fire on.
All right, bro.
Man, get my fire on, man. Get my fire! Get my fire! I'm you bitch. Get my motherfucking fire on, man. Man, stop playing me, man. Get my fire out. I'm gonna tell you got it fired on. I'm gonna tell you got it fired on.
Nigga say, I'm gonna tell Tank you got his $5. I'm gonna tell Tank. Sound like he said Tank. Tank sweat the nigga about $5, man. He really doing bad. Damn, Tank, you done made million, dog. You sweat me about these? You sweat me about funky ass $5, dog. These funky ass $5. They funky, huh? They wasn't funky when you asked me for it. You see what I'm saying? Hey, look, I boys to the side, bro. That's what them old school cats and my mama and them used to say, right? Motherfucker catch an attitude with you. They ask you, hey, don't you hate that shit? Somebody asks you to borrow some money. You loan them some money, right? And you loan them the money on the premise that they are going to pay you back at the time and date that they said they were going to pay you back. That time comes and goes, right? It leaves. And, and then they don't call you. That's what really piss you off. Wait a minute, my nigga, you owe me money. You told me you were going to pay me on a certain day. It's bad enough you ain't pay me on that day, but you ain't called me. So you calling the nigga, trying to get some understanding about your paper. And then when you call them, they don't answer the phone. But goddamn, my nigga, when you needed my money, when I called you, you answered the phone on the first ring. The first ring. You answered the phone on the first ring prior to me loaning you my money. Then after you loaning the money, phone go to voicemail. Oh, man, I ain't know you called, dog. Man, goddamn, I've been having trouble with my reception. Yeah, all that shit there. True. Yeah, motherfucker, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfucker be, you see what I'm saying, man? Y'all know how that shit is. Hold on, I got a call. pull my beard out. I ain't never picked my damn beard out, man. You know, I like, you know what I mean? I like rocking my grays, man. Like rocking my grays, man. You see what I'm saying? Nigga getting up there, man. Nigga getting up there, man. Nigga getting up there. That's how we talk. Yeah, man, nigga getting up there, dog. Hey, shout out to Felicia. Hey, I'm giving y'all all old head terminology. You know, all, you see what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all all old head terminology, all terminology. Yeah, dog, nigga getting up there, dog. See what I'm saying? When you become an it's just some shit you just ain't gonna be tolerating no more. You know, you ain't got the energy for some shit. Like, it's gonna take some hell of a shit to get you out the house when you an Like, you know, especially if you one of them dudes who like being to yourself, you like your own time. You know, you ain't trying to, hold on. You get what I'm saying? You ain't on nobody else's time. You on your time. You see what I'm saying? You on your time. I'm gonna tell you something too. The older you get, the more you gonna value being by yourself. I can promise you that. The older you get, the more you're going to value being by yourself. When you're young, it's important to be around everybody and hang out with everybody and socialize. When you get older, all that shit change. True. Y'all, that shit change. Yeah, man, shit. Oh, man. How long, man? You get what I'm saying? It's a task trying to. Hey, I really don't want to go over there, dog. Fuck. All right, man. Shit, I'm going to go over there. How long I'm going to stay over there? You see what I'm saying? You go over there and, you get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Big Mason. Shout out to Big Mason. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Big Mason, man. What's happening? Shout out to the lovely Felicia. St. Louis, stand up. We got St. Louis in this bitch. We got Houston. We got Newark, New Jersey. You know, I know, you know what I mean? I forgot where Kendall from. I know Lisa from Newark. You see what I'm saying? Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, before we get into the show, I gotta say one more thing before we get into the show. Tell you Jitty Boy something too. I'm gonna tell y'all something too. When an old head, old nigga, whatever you want to call him, when an walk away, when an tell you, yeah, you got it, young blood, and he walk off. If an tell you, you got it, you got it, young blood. Yeah, you got a young blood. He's not, that means he's done trying to talk, like if an trying to talk reason to you, he's the one that's trying to, he's the voice of reason because he made all those mistakes that he see that you're making and fixing to make. So he's telling you, look, my nigga, it ain't gonna be no good outcome. The white folks always win. When I say white folks, I'm talking about the police, law enforcement, the judicial system. They always win, dog. You ain't gonna win that battle. I'm telling you. The toughest mofos, Lou don't win that battle. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, and then when you be like, oh no, nigga, I don't want to hear that motherfucking bullshit, pussy ass nigga, and then the old head be like, okay, you know what? All right, young blood, you got it. And he turn around and walk off. Trust me, you did not punk him. He don't realize, he has the foresight to know, okay, this nigga don't know who the fuck I am. I don't hit him in the throat about 10 times already. In the throat, not throat. They gonna say throat. They say throat down here in Florida. Yeah, I hit that nigga in the throat. I don't hit him in the throat 10 times before he even blinked an eye. He didn't even realize that. And listen. And I got my fire on me. He think he the only one got fire. I got fire too. But what I'm gonna do, I'm finna just, all right, young blood, you got that. He finna turn around and walk off. And when you see him do that, just please know he's showing you mercy. True. That's all I'm saying. I'm telling you what God love. I'm telling you what God love and the devil hate. The naked truth. Anyway, let's get into the show. Now, did Keyshawn Davis reject $3 million fight offer, which is double his pay? Because he's a 1.2, 1.3, 1.45, $1.5 million fighter. So let's say his average is 1.5, which is not, but let's just say his average is 1.5. If he was offered $3 million, if he turned that down, again, I don't know. Because I'm not in negotiations and I hear what's going on. I chill in these internet streets, right? So we finna address that depth. If he turned down the $3 million to fight Devin Haney, you get what I'm saying, which is double his pay. Like, did he do that? Did he do that? I don't know, because he ain't saying nothing about it. You know what I mean? But we know it's going to a purse bid for a reason, because apparently somebody or some people did not like like the price. Some people did not like what they were going to get paid. And from what I've learned from the WBO and stuff like that, both parties agreed to have an extension to try to work it out. Because it's going to be beneficial to both parties for this fight not to go to a purse bid. Because even though Devin Haney is going to get the lion's share of the money, if it go to a purse bid, the lion's share of the money can be 75% of $5 million, which is a lot less than what Devin Haney want to get paid. So unless they got somebody who coming to the purse bid that's going to drop $10 million, $15 million on the purse bid, which I don't see that happening at all. It may happen. You know what? I can't say that. It may happen. Maybe Jay Prince got somebody who gonna drop 15 mil on it. They probably ain't gonna get that 15 million back. You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying maybe he got somebody who gonna put that on there, and Debo get 75% of that, and Keyshawn get 25% of that. I don't know. But I got some questions we want to ask. Because I'm hearing the same shit y'all hearing, right? And I'm not here to try to push it to the left or push it to the right. You see what I'm saying? You know, I'm not here to do that. I'm here to call it right down the middle, spade to spade. We throwing fastballs today. We're not here to make friends. We're not here to make friends for either side. We are here to throw fastballs today. You see what I'm saying? Now, according to several videos that I've seen, I saw videos from Blue Blood Sports TV. I saw the show from Nestor Gibbs today. The Boxing Boys, and you know, the usual suspects, right? According to Nestor Gibbs, True Blue Blood Sports TV, and different outlets, Bill Haney has told him that Keyshawn Davis rejected a $3 million offer to fight Debo Dev for the WBO title. Why? I have no idea. I don't have any idea if this is true. From what the people at Top Rank told me, and I spoke to somebody from Top Rank today, a couple of my guys over there, and I ain't talking about the low-level people. Keyshawn's highest pay from Top Rank was $1.5 million. And they also told me that we waiting on Debo. That's what they told me. Now, if you listen to what's being propagated by Bill Haney and out here on the internet, you know, it's Keyshawn Davis is, you know, he don't want to accept the deal. And, you know, they waiting on him. They waiting on him to sign the contract. He ain't signing the contract. It's an offer on the table. He don't want to sign the offer, right? I talked to the people that Top Rank today. They tell me we waiting on Debo. That's what they say. So I don't know what's going on. Because one side is saying one thing, the other side said we waiting on Debo. I don't know why they waiting on Debo, but you know, I'll tell y'all about that there too. What I do know is that this fight is going down like the Titanic. The fight is happening. I don't see anybody canceling anything. This fight is going to happen. Keyshawn, you will get the Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis fight. You will get that fight. Telling you, you're going to get that fight. That's the next fight. That's what I want any goddamn ways. What the people are tired of, this shit seem like it's such a soap opera. Why does it seem like this being dragged out every day? Okay, now we got 1,000 videos, and I was a part of that. We got 1,000 videos. The countdown to when the fight is going to be mandated. So June 1st came. Okay, was it June 1st? Yeah, June 1st came. Okay, yeah, we gonna mandate this fight. They gave us a date. We gonna mandate the fight on the 20th. on the 20th or something like that, right? We gonna mandate this fight. We gonna make an order to mandate the fight. No, on the 20th, and then they mandated the fight on the 30th. Okay, the 30th, we have now officially June 30th. Like they gave us a countdown to the mandate. Okay, we got 28 more days. We gonna mandate the fight now. 29 to 27 more days. Okay, we got 7 more days left for the race. So we had a countdown to the mandate. Then when the mandate happened, now we got a countdown to Okay, if they don't come to an agreement in 20 days, man, you know it's going to a purse bid. So we going through that phase. And right before the purse bid was to be announced, like an hour or so before, we hear that Jay Prince and Bill Haney requested for the WBO to give them an extension. Because if one side did not want the extension, then we would have heard the Haney say, "No, we don't want no goddamn extension. Fuck that." You know what I mean? WBO, we don't want no extension. This what's on the table. We wanted to go to purse bid. That's that. We didn't hear that. We heard that, hey, both of them agreed. Because it takes two to agree to an extension, right? They're not going to just give one party an extension, right? It has to be an agreement, right? And obviously, they're trying to work it out. So now it seems like that's dragging. They asked for an extension. So we were supposed to got some clarity 2 days ago. 2 days later, man, goddamn, dog, this shit seems like it's just dragging, dog. Then when these niggas gonna fight? Keyshawn just fought 2 months ago. Devin Haney ain't fought in 8 months. So there you have it. Why Keyshawn Davis rejected the $3 million to fight Devin Haney? Why? I have no idea. Now, this is coming from the Haney side. Just throwing that out there. From what the people at Top Rank told me, that Keyshawn's highest payday was $1.5 million, right? Fans on the Boxing Voice, I've listened to them today. Fans on the Boxing Voice feel that Keyshawn is making a mistake turning down that offer, turning the offer down, right? Especially when you're a $1.5 million fighter. If Keyshawn really wanted that Haney fight, he would have taken the offer. Now, you got on the other end, you got some people saying that Keyshawn should make more money. This is going to be a big money fight. Telling you, dog, Keyshawn should make about $4-5 million. Debo Dale should make about $15-20 million. That's what it should be. They should just drop the money like it's hot and pay them boys what they want. And this is how you know a nigga ain't never don't know what business is like. They never owned the business. You don't just give a motherfucker money because you feel that they, like, what is the metrics? How do you justify these numbers that you say that they should feel, that you feel these fighters should get paid? How do you justify that, sir? Nigga, you've been selling Nick Sacks. You've been selling Nick Sacks in the hood since 1985. You's a Nick Sacks selling ass nigga. You don't fam. You still counting with your fingers on your hand. But yet you negotiating contracts, telling people what they should accept, who should pay what, how it should be paid, but you's a Nick Sack. True. Bro, I'm listening to these coochie ass niggas on goddamn the Boxing Voice, man. They were like, yeah, man, what he got to do, man. She figure out. We see. If it's 12 million, okay, so let's just say Debo get paid 12. If Debo get paid 12, you see what I'm saying? And then the 3 million that Keyshawn want, that's 25%. Because 25% of 12 is 3, and then 75% of 12 is 9. So I feel like they did, like, bro, you can't make this shit up. I'm listening to these niggas. I said, God damn. I'm losing brain cells. Losing brain cells listening to this shit. Hey, nigga around this bitch, man. Hey, man, hey, bro, you hey, Keela, I'm dead ass serious. Man, that shit had me, man, somebody hit me up. I think DT hit me up, say, man, you need to listen to this shit, coach. I'm listening to these dudes, man. These dudes is funny. Everybody talking about money. They calling that, yeah, man, see the money, man. See the money. See, you, coach, you got to understand it's the money. See, coach, the money got to be right. See, at the end of the day, it's a business. All right, so so since the end of the day, it's a business, right? All right, so you want to talk about negotiations. Do you have a job? Yeah, I got a job. How much they paying you? They paying me $20 an hour, dog, but they working me like a Hebrew slave. So they pay you $20 an hour. They're working like a Hebrew slave. Do you feel like that you need to be paid more money? Hell yeah, I need to be paid more money. Okay, cool. So those negotiation skills that you have been exercising, calling this show and calling the boxing voice and all that there, why don't you use those same negotiation skills to negotiate how to get more money from your supervisor or the manager? Because apparently, you know, the advice that you giving for free, you know, calling a nigga, apparently you are not taking that. You are not taking your own advice. Go talk to your boss man and negotiate a higher raise with him.
To this day.
Yeah, ain't nobody listening to you, man. Niggas be loud and wrong with shit. I had a dude arguing me up and down in the comment section. I entertained it because I ain't had nothing else to do at that moment. And you know, he went talking about he was an older cat, talking about he older and this and that, and you don't know what you talking about. I'm like, this a dude who don't know neither party. I am more privy to information than this motherfucker will ever be. He trying to tell me what's going on when he don't know the Kool-Aid, he don't know the flavor. Literally. I'm like, fam, you do know I got a personal relationship with these people. Yeah, I know that. You do know that I can just call these people and just like get first-hand information from them. Yeah, I know that. But yeah, you telling me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm saying. True. I'm like, all righty then. All right, Pops. I see you later, Pops. Go do your thing. Woo, Lord have mercy. These old niggas is slower than the motherfucker too. Anyways. As I said before, right? Now fans have to play, you know, now it's fans, because this what it is, right? If Keyshawn Davis really wanted to fight, some people say that, you know, if he really wanted the Haney fight, he should have just taken the offer. He should have taken the offer. What did it say, fam? He say TBB fans are the worst sometimes. Man, hey, shout out to them boys over there. I'm like, man, I'm so glad them niggas don't come over here, boy. God damn, I'm so glad, boy. Shit, I'll probably have to smoke 2 pounds of weed just to be able to do the show with them crying there, and they cry about everything. To this day, it's always crying. Oh man, Bud hating on Boozy. Oh man, I don't know why he said that. Niggas, what you crying about now? I don't like what he said. So fucking what? When a nigga Boo saying shit about Bud, you ain't dropping no videos on none of that. He ain't hating. He ain't doing none of that. When Bud say something back and reply, oh, you hating. You can't keep a nigga name out your mouth. But yet the reporters are asking the questions. Like these niggas so one-sided. They don't like they so what. See, that's the thing. These niggas so one-sided, and they act like they, you know, man, fam, you know what? No, I can't even take you serious. True. Boy, listen, boy, let me tell you something. See, this is what it is, right? We have a society full of beta males. The betas are online. There's some real niggas online too, but for the most part, it's the beta male. This is the beta male society that's online. The beta males, right? The betas. It's the betas right now. These betas. Beta, you know how you know what beta? A beta is a motherfucker who always crying and whining all the time. Nigga, sometimes he have passive aggressive energy. Sometimes he talk tough, but he just talking tough behind the keyboard because that, you know, that's the strongest. That makes him feel. That give him a dopamine spike. Yeah, baby. What's up? What's up, babe? Yeah, I'm going out for these whole ass nigga today, babe. What's going on? Did you find a job yet? No, I've been me here playing video games all day, smoking up all the Reggie. You know what I mean, babe? I left some roaches in the ashtray for you. Want the roaches? No, babe. I got my side dude, third leg Tyrone. He be hooking me up. Who's your side dude? What side nigga you got? You better not be messing around on me. Look, nigga, how you think these bills getting paid? You see what I'm saying? I've been slanging cootie cat left and right. The third leg been laying pipe, rearranging the furniture. You know what I mean? Painting the walls. And goddamn it, he paying these bills here. So guess what? So you wouldn't be able to sit here and use that electricity to play the video games and all that stuff there. When you eating up all the cheering cereal and drinking up all the milk, you know Trump don't kick us off food stamps, so we can't get that no more. And when you eating all the cheering cereal and drinking all the juicy juice and drinking all the Kool-Aid and the sugar gone and all that there. Who you think, when I go to the store and buy some more stuff, who you think paying for that? It ain't you, Nick Sack selling ass nigga.
True.
Nigga sitting there, hey, JC, nigga sitting there twice. Yeah, dog, JC, old pussy ass nigga, JC, nigga, fuck that. Kilo, I'm about to sit there, man. I'll pull up on your punk ass right now. Gut emoji, demon face. Nigga, you hating. Drop the addy. I got shooters, homie. I'm coming over there right now. Come to Chicago. Come to Memphis. You better not come to the fight. Yeah, nigga, please. Oh, anyways. God damn, I'm talking about, boy, these Negroes, Lord hammers. And you got the more racist ass Mexicans, you got these racist ass, not the racist ass, man, well, part of the racist ass, yeah, you know what I mean? Like them Canelo fans was a motherfucker too. They come around that shit, they come around that bitch, you know what I mean? Motherfucking Black Freezer came through that bitch and brought midnight to the Mexican Independence Day. It was a dark day that day. I was there. We was there in Vegas. Me, Akila was there as well. A lot of people was there. It was a dark day that day. Black Freezer, the clouds of Black Freezer appeared that night. You know what I mean? And when you walked outside, you didn't see nothing was lit. It was just pitch black. It was there. You didn't see the stars. You didn't see the moon, the moon, because the moon reflects the light of the sun. You didn't see the reflection of the sunlight off the moon. You didn't see nothing. It was just quadruple darkness. You get what I'm saying? To this day. Motherfucking, hey, listen. Motherfucking underlay, motherfucking, they dropping the flag. Nigga, I had no motherfucking, I got this free flag. I went and got this free flag when I was in Vegas. I said, shit, nigga, I represented for them boys at the parade. I was at the parade, and I was the only African, American, foundational Black American right there. I was the only one foundational. with the foundation. I was the foundation was there. I had the Mexican flag on, and I was representing for them boys.
True.
Sarcastically, of course. Sarcastically. Anyways, one thing about me, we are team for the other side. Everybody can get it. Again, don't need your friendship. Fam, I got enough friends. I'm trying to get rid of them ones I got now. And friends are overrated. They ain't nothing more overrated than friends. I'm telling you right now. So if you think that I'm looking for your friendship, some shit that I really don't value that much, my goddamn self, because it's just too overrated. You get what I'm saying? It's a thin line between love and hate. Just want to throw that out there. Thin line between love and hate. Nigga love you today, hate you tomorrow. So hey, when you say something they like, they love you. Shout out to Bruce Gas. When you say something they don't like, they hate you. So I just start out just saying shit that you don't like. Just start out hating me. Fuck, I don't give a damn. Yeah, just keep hating, dog. Keep the hate train. Let's just keep that shit going, dog. We just gonna keep the hate train, because I feed off the hate. I love that shit. See what I'm saying? Like, and then I'm good at what I do, so I be needing inspiration and motivation. So when I see that shit, I'm like, oh, okay, y'all. Like, I'm gonna show y'all some old shit. Let y'all know how I used to be. Anyways, now fans have to play cat and mouse. We got to play the cat and mouse game and wait and see. We got to play the cat and mouse and wait and see game, right? Keyshawn should bet on himself. That's what they say, right? If the fight goes to a purse bid, Keyshawn won't receive nowhere near the $3 million that he was offered. Unless Jay Prince and the Ghetto Boys go, the Ghetto Boys, him, Willie D, doggone Scarface, unless Mob Ties gonna put the money up, because I hear a lot of them around the country. Maybe Mob Ties gonna win the purse bid. Is Mob Ties gonna put their money together and win the purse bid if it go to the purse bid?
True.
We gonna find out. We gonna find out, right? We gonna find out. You see what I'm saying? So, now $3 million is a lot of money for a fight. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. $3 million is a lot of money. There ain't nothing to sneeze at. You get what I'm saying? But you got to look at it this way, right? This is how I see it. If he turned down the $3 million, there's only one reason why I would think that Keyshawn would do that. Y'all looking at $3 million. I'm looking at about 900,000. You're like, Coach, what you mean by that? About 900,000. So I'm gonna break it down to you. Let's do this pull out my calculator. You got $3 million. Why would he turn that down? The IRS automatically gonna take by 38, 39%. Let's just say 39%. That's $1.17 million off the ripper that's gone, right? Off the ripper. They're gonna take that deal. Hold on. That's gonna leave Keyshawn $1.8 million. Now we got to do some more subtracting. 3 million went from 3 million to 1.8 just that fast. I just broke that down. We talking about Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam gonna get him. He got to get him. Even though Keyshawn is a 1099, he got to pay that. Or find some way to write that shit off or whatever. Or maybe he running it through his LLC or something. I don't know. But anyway, he's a 1099. Top rank got to get their money. So what we gonna do? So okay, top rank got to get there now. They're gonna get 20. They're gonna get 20%, 20 to 25%. That's $366,000. So top rank got to get that there. Now I don't know if top rank get that off the net or the gross. More than likely, they gonna get that off the gross. So that's gonna be more money. You make $3 million. IRS gonna get theirs. He got to pay that himself. But however, top rank said we want ours off the gross. Then Jay Prince got to get him. You know, he got mob ties. He got a lot of people in the mob to take care of. The mafia got to eat too now. Mob ties. So between top rank, mob ties, as a record label organization and as a crew, and Jay Prince, all in Prince family, and Uncle Sam being the biggest one, you know, it ain't gonna leave him much of nothing. You see what I'm saying? So I understand if he turned down the $3 million, I understand why he would do that. Because he did the math already, meaning the subtraction. Now he said on the live, after I get this money for fighting you, for fighting Dev, nigga, I'm gonna get my teeth fixed. I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that. I'm like, I don't know about that, fam. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that after you fight Devin Haney, you gonna buy this and buy that? Now you might finance it. There's not a doubt in my mind you can finance it. But fam, I'm doing the math right here. You know, I'm a YouTube accountant just like everybody else. I'm a YouTube accountant just like them niggas on the boxing board. So just like everybody else, I'm a YouTube accountant. And according to my math, MAFF math, according to my math, fam, he ain't gonna be, you know what I mean? You know, I'm just saying. So I understand, you know, if he turned that down, he's trying to get more money. The problem is if the shit go to purse bid, and if you ain't got nobody bidding 8 figures for this fight, you stand to make less than the $3 million that you was offered. That's the flip side to it. But again, maybe mob ties, because you know mob ties, there's a lot of them. I think all them boys can put their money together. Jay Prince can match everybody dollar for dollar, and mob ties probably can win this purse bid easily.
True.
I just want to throw that out there. I want to throw that out there. You see what I'm saying? Anyways. Yeah, $3 million a lot of money. I ain't gonna say a lot to you, dog. That's a lot of goddamn money. I'm just saying me. See what I'm saying? And Devin Haney hasn't fought since November of 2025. Now, Keyshawn Davis just fought 2 months ago. You know what I mean? Back in May. That's back in May of this year, right? Now, according to what I heard from Ness also confirmed that both parties, meaning the Haneys and Team Haney and Team Davis, that both parties requested an extension on negotiations to avoid the purse bid. Now, this is what Ness said that he heard from Bill Haney. So all of those who want to argue that, argue with your mama. This is what the man said. He spoke to Bill Haney. This is what Bill told him. They both agreed to it, right? They requested it. He said they both requested an extension. Is this business tactics by both sides? Is Keyshawn Davis having second thoughts about the $3 million offer? If Keyshawn doesn't get the money that he wants for the Haney fight, will he still take the fight offer for $3 million? Or will he walk away? I don't know. So many questions and not enough answers. Let's talk about it. Now, I say that Devin Haney and Keyshawn are going to fight next. And the reason why I do that because I got some inside information. I say that I got some inside info on that. They fighting. They fighting. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, for all the new booties that's here, if you're a new booty to this channel, let me tell you new booty something. If you're a new booty to the channel, Coach Malachi do not argue with other men about your feelings, about your emotions over another fighter who don't even know you exist. Some of these dudes y'all be arguing about, I met these guys personally, know them personally, have some of their numbers, talk to them. So I'm not going to argue with a motherfucker about a person who I know that you don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
You want to argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
These motherfuckers think they somebody in the grand scheme of things. Sir, you ain't nobody, friend. Don't nobody, motherfucker don't even know what you look like. What you talking about, fam? I'm not finna be emotionally invested arguing with you about some shit that I know you don't know what you're talking about. You know, I mean, it is. Okay, whatever, man, whatever. Okay, whatever. Well, I mean, it's important to you to try to prove a point to me. Why? Why? You know, in the grand scheme of things, it don't matter. What's gonna happen, gonna happen. However it fall, however it gonna fall. We're going to do the show and keep it pushing. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, shout out to Guillermo. Guillermo, what's going on, baby boy? What's happening? Oh, my sister, Lisa Bells. My sister. For all of the honey dips, the tenderonis, the PYTs, we want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yeah, you know we beat that boy, man. Y'all lick him, man. Another thing, too, man, we going to keep it pimping. We going to keep it pimping over here, man. We going to keep it pimping. We going to piss. Y'all know how we do it. You know what I mean? You know, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Yeah, man, sometimes you got to deal with the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation. When you see the aphrodisiac symptoms perpetrating the Jericho's activation, it's time to shut it down.
To this day.
Yeah, we ain't doing none of that there, man. No, sir, we're not doing that, fam. I get it. You know, I understand, fam. You got Jericho juice everywhere, fam. Nah, we ain't doing that there, baby boy. We gonna let you have that there. You see what I'm saying? Take that energy somewhere else. No, we ain't doing that. I ain't got the time for that shit, dog. Like, I just don't. I don't. Sir, I don't care how you feel. I don't. I swear to God, I don't. I don't. Sir, look, man. Look, listen, man. Talk to, you know, you got a girl? Yeah, go talk to her. Please, yeah, let her know that. Let her know that. I'm telling you, babe. What is it? What is it? I'm telling you, babe. I'm telling that hoe. I told that whole ass nigga to come to Chicago, babe. I told him to come to Memphis. I told him, babe. I let him know. Yeah, I know, babe. I know. I'll be right back. Where you going at? You know, I got third leg out here finna take me out on a date. You know, he big boned it. Talk about big boned it, third leg finna take you out. Yeah, he finna take me out. Laying pipe too, like a plumber. Okay, babe, I'm gonna be right here using your phone, arguing with these niggas on YouTube.
True.
These niggas are losers. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers some real losers, man.
What about Rocky Marciano?
Oh, there they go. There they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's the one. Rocky Marciano. Let me tell you something once and for all. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't shit.
He beat Joe Louis's ass.
He did beat Joe Louis' ass now. He beat Joe Louis now. Now they say Joe Louis was 75 years old at the time. Niggas be like, y'all man said Joe Louis was 75 years old. Dog, man. He ain't beat no prime Joe Louis. Joe Louis wasn't even in his prime when Rocky Marciano fought. Nigga, Joe Louis was broke. He owed the IRS money. He had no retired. He had to come out of retirement. You see what I'm saying? You know, that ain't that shit don't count. All that shit, you know, hey, you know what? All that shit is facts now. That is true. Now he did have to come out of time because he old. You know what I mean? You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Just shout out to Joe Louis and Rocky Marciano. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. Look here, man. I'm going to give a shout out to our sponsor, IT Bail Bonds. Sitting in the county jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date? Don't even trip. I made one phone call to IT Bail Bonds, and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call IT Bail Bonds at 813-231-2663. IT Bail Bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. IT Bail Bonds. When freedom is on the line, call IT. Yeah, man, when freedom on the line, man, y'all know who to call. Y'all know who to call when freedom on the line. when the po-po chasing you, and you know you finna go to jail, and you got your phone on you, just while you're running, get on the call on the phone, call the bail bond. Say, look here, man, I'm on the run. Police chasing me right now, dog. I'm getting tired. They finna catch me. I'm just letting you know my name. My name, Man Rogers. Man Rogers. Man, write it down. Man Rogers. I was born. I was born October 3rd, 1989. Yeah, dog. Shoot, the crackers on me. The crackers on me right now, dog. I got a burner phone on me. So they probably gonna take me to jail for fleeing and looting and evading custody and all that there. So just let you know. Call my mama, get the bail money, come get me.
True.
Nigga on the run. Hey, motherfucker. Hey, what the fuck you talking about? Boy, you don't get me. Every time a nigga go to jail, they always holler about call my mama. Call your mama for what? Mama, hey man, call my mama. Call my mama, man. The police don't care about that. I'm finna call my mama for what? What you talking about call your mama for? Okay, what the fuck she gonna do? Nigga, you going to jail. She ain't gonna stop these crackers from locking your ass up. What she gonna do? What she the mean negotiator? She gonna negotiate with them your release? No, hell no. You know you call her mama, goddamn it. You wouldn't call her mama. You wouldn't call her mama when you were doing that bullshit you were doing. Don't call mama now. You wanna call mama. Mama. Well, anyway, let's go over here. Right? Let's go over here. Hold on. Let's see what's up, man. They talking about the man. They talking about the $3 million. I don't know what as I said before, I don't know. But I think there's some validity to that. And the reason why I think there's some validity to that because, put it this way, the fight never went to a purse bid. I want to establish that. Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney fight has never gone to a purse bid. They asked for an extension prior to the purse bid process. It wasn't like there's a purse bid and then they say, okay, let's stop in the middle of the purse bid and let's ask for an extension to work out a deal. No, once the purse bid starts, that's it. So the reason why there was an extension, the extension adverted the purse bid. So now they're saying that gave a 72-hour purse bid, a 72-hour extension, my bad. And now at 11 o'clock tomorrow, Thursday, July 30th, there is supposed to be an official purse bid if these guys cannot come to an agreement. Now, Keyshawn Davis is in the valley of decision. You're a $1.5 million fighter. You don't really, now that's a lot of money to me. But you don't really make that much in the grand scheme of things because when Top Rank get their 20, 25%, Jay Prince get his 20%, that leaves you 55%. That leaves you 55%. You see what I'm saying? And then you got to pay your team, your trainers. I don't know what you paying them. You got to pay your trainers and shit. You know, then Shakur got to get his cut because that's your big brother. You got to take care of your big brother. You know what I mean? You play big brother. Shakur got to get his cut because he put you in position to fight for a title. You get what I'm saying? He did that for you. So shit, man, that man may walk away with about 500,000.
True.
Shit. See, it ain't what you make is what you keep, what you bring home. Nigga may come away, man, shit. If I'm Keyshawn, I take that shit. And I'm finna beat this nigga Devin Haney ass. That's what I do. If I'm Keyshawn, I take that shit. Listen, I remember goddamn James Toney took $65,000 to fight Michael Nunn to get, I think, for his first title. He went to Michael Nunn's, and he was A-sided to death. I want to say, was that Top Rank? I think that was Top Rank. I think that was a Top Rank Promotions fight. I could be wrong, but I think it was Top Rank. Yeah, motherfucker, hey, that's it. I don't know what that, I got to look at the inflation calculator. Let me see. I think he got paid like $66,000, and Michael Nunn got paid $500,000. I got to look at the inflation calculator. Hold on. I want to say $66,000. $1991. Bro, that's $161,000, fam. $161,000 in today's time. That motherfucker went over there and he was losing the fight. He was getting outboxed. Well, you know, he was already down 2 rounds before he stepped in the ring because you fight Michael Nunn, and you know what I'm saying? You know, he was like 2 rounds. He was like, you know what I mean? He was already down there, but he was getting outboxed, and he caught Nunn with that left hook, a left hook from hell, and knocked him out. He betted on himself. Is what I'm trying to say. He betted on himself. He betted on himself. Shout out to Bruce Gas. What's going on, baby boy? Shout out to my main man, Bruce. Yeah, he betted on himself. Shout out to Soda Pop.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime is over, boy.
He said, Coach, you forgot about adding the taxes. He has to pay as well. Now, I did. I did say the taxes. I didn't forget. I said that first. I said IRS got to get their cut. I said that's going to put them in the 39% tax bracket. That was the first thing I said. You didn't hear it. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, man, I'm like, damn, you know, like if you guarantee, and then guess what? Hold on. You know what got me worried about this Keyshawn Davis fight? I'm gonna tell you what got me worried. I'm gonna tell you what got me worried. He got a trainer. He got a trainer that be on Mill City. And he all in the videos. Shout out to my main man, Brian Norman Sr. Y'all know how Brian Norman Sr. was over like when his son, B. Norman Jr. was getting ready to fight Devin Haney, and it was announcing in the lead up to the fight. Brian Norman Sr. was on every part. He was over here a lot. That's my main. Shout out to Brian Norman Sr. That's my guy. And but he was over here. He was on Mill City a lot. He was on Mill City the day of the fight. Soon as his son lost, he was on Mill City in the locker room. He was, bro, like, fam. And I say, damn, this dude, the Keyshawn Davis trainer is doing the same thing, bro. He doing the same thing that Brian Norman Sr. did. Yeah, we gonna knock his ass out, dog. Ain't nothing. I'm listening to him, right? He said, ain't nothing Devin Haney do that's better than Keyshawn. Keyshawn got better footwork than Devin Haney. Keyshawn can fight better on the front foot than Devin Haney. Keyshawn can fight on the back foot better than Devin Haney. Keyshawn punch harder than Devin Haney. Keyshawn got a better jab than Devin Haney. Keyshawn got a better chin than Devin Haney. Shit, every day Devin Haney can do, Keyshawn can do better.
True,
Like, oh,
true.
I'm like, you know what, dog? I heard this shit before. I heard this before, bro. I heard this before. I was like, yeah, man, I heard this shit before. Yeah, boy. See, that's what scared me. That's what scared me. I say, man, look, cause I fell for that shit last time. I fell for that shit last time. I said, I ain't falling for that shit this time. No, hell no. I was like, yeah, man, no, this nigga doing that same shit, dog. This nigga doing that same, I'm telling this nigga talking big shit. Somebody sent me the video, right? Man, he got a dark-skinned trainer, right? I don't even know who this nigga is, but I guess he a trainer. He got a dark-skinned trainer, right? He on Mill City talking big shit. And they're like, nigga, we finna sleep there. Nigga, Devin Haney ain't got shit. We gonna expose that shit, dog. He ain't got no, ain't nothing he do better than, bro, he talking Tyrannosaurus Rex shit. He talking hippopotamus shit. He talking elephant shit. He talking alligator shit. And he talking killer whale shit. This nigga talking big shit. He talking Moby Dick shit. He talking big shit, dog. I'm like, God damn, you know what I mean? And bro, I say, man, I'm listening to him, right? I say, fam, he doing that same shit, dog. He doing that same shit. Oh, this nigga talking. Oh, them niggas scared. But nigga, the Haney scared. Nigga, Devin Haney scared to the motherfucker, dog. That nigga scared. He know what Keyshawn gonna do to him. He saying all that, dog. He's saying all of that. I'm like, damn, bro. That's what got me scared. I ain't gonna lie, that shit got me. I'm like, man, I don't know. This nigga, I heard all this shit before too, dog. Y'all remember that song about Sunshine Anderson? Heard it all before. Let me explain. Sunshine Anderson made a song called Heard It All Before in the early 2000s. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm telling you, dog. This man is talking shit. This man. Listen, this man is talking like, bro, I'm talking about Tyrannosaurus Rex shit on steroids. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Hey, man, y'all hit the like button. Hey, shout out to Chris Legg.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a, bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, Chris, hey, missing over 200 likes. Stop hating. Smash the like button. Salute, coach. Hey, yeah, hey, they hate watching. Motherfuckers hate watching. Oh, so y'all want to hate watch? Y'all want to hate watch? So you got niggas watching. Oh, I hate that old pussy-ass nigga Cole Malachi, dog. I ain't hit the like button at all, man. Fuck that nigga, dog. Nigga always talking shit about my favorite fighter. Nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. Nigga always saying some slick shit about Boots and Shakur. And I ain't got all the other shit. I don't even like that shit, dog. So, man, fuck that nigga. We gonna watch the nigga shit, but we ain't gonna hit the like button. I get it. Y'all hit the like button for the old boy. You dig?
Good evening, everybody. My name's Funk K, and thank you for watching True Media Podcast with Coach Malachi. True Media Podcast. Did I say that right? Huh? Well, anyway, I got a question I want to ask. Why is it so hard for y'all just to simply hit that damn like button? Huh? Now, Coach Malachi get up every day entertaining y'all when he could really been going out there chilling with his family, eating some neck bone and rice or something like that. But instead, he chose to come up here to entertain y'all, and y'all ain't hitting the like button. Now go hit the like button. Why you ain't hit that like button? Go hit that like button with your hard head cheese looking self. Coach Malachi doing a hell of a job. The least you can do is hit the like button, y'all.
All right, we got to give out some birthday wishes. We got to give out some birthday shout-outs. Shout out to my homegirl, man, Miss Sheila, man. Shout out to Miss Sheila, H-Town down. She say, you say happy belated birthday to you, belated birthday. You made 70 yesterday. 70 years old, 7 decades. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me? Shout out the doggone Miss Sheila. You know, the YN, they live in the sea by 25. They dying at 25, so they ain't even, you know what I mean? You know, you seen 70. Oh yeah, another thing, happy birthday to Sheila, Miss Sheila H-Town, and happy birthday to Miss Deborah Crawford. You know what I mean? Happy birthday to you too. You know, I ain't gonna say her age, but it's happy birthday to happy birthday to Bud mother, Miss Deborah. You know what I mean as well. I was like, yeah, today her birthday. As a matter of fact, the day the anniversary. The day is the anniversary. Oh, I forgot all about that shit. Yeah, the day anniversary. What this? He say this is Coach Dorsett, Keyshawn Davis coach. Send me the link. I don't drop links, bro. I really don't drop links because motherfuckers. Let me check your channel, bro. Let me check and see. Yeah, I used to do that shit. Niggas coming on my platform, flashing. Okay, yeah, this you. Let me see. This your channel. Easy work by DB3 Boston. Oh, okay. All right, this you then. Okay, cool. All right, I seen the link. Give me a minute. I seen the link. Just hang on. I got you. Yeah, so anyway, this shit right here, right? So I'm like, man, this nigga, I say, matter of fact, that's him. His link, this him right here. This nigga in the chat talking cash shit. I'm like, man, he talking big shit, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. I want to see the fight because, you know, as I said before, everybody in the chat know my position. The fight, I didn't want to see Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. To me. And I know CJ Goodfellow feel like that'd be a good fight. They'll actually fight. I just think that Keyshawn Davis and Devin is the better fight. I don't like seeing two counter-punching pure boxers fight. From a stylistic standpoint, unless they're gonna fight each other, make it a fight. You know, you fake at me, I'm a faint your ass to death. Faint, jump back, jab, grab, tie up, faint, jump back, faint. The Roger Rabbit. No, we ain't doing that. No, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I think that the Keyshawn fight and Devin Haney is the better fight. Everybody in the chat pretty much agreed with that. Now, who gonna win? I don't know. I really don't know. You see what I'm saying? But we're gonna see what's up though about this purse bid and all that shit there and what's going on in negotiations and all that shit there or whatever the case may be. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I just want to see the fight because Coach Malachi don't get any of the money. I can damn near guarantee you that I don't get a motherfucking dime. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, I don't have a relationship with nobody like that. Well, I got a relationship with the, cool with the Haneys and shit. That is true. But I'm saying when it comes to the money, when they get paid, I ain't got no relationship with the money side. I don't get none of that. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't got no relationship with nobody on the Keyshawn side, but shout out to him. But when he get paid, I don't get none of that. You get what I'm saying? So the way I see it is this here. We need some clarity. We need some clarity, dog. Like for me, I'm like everybody else in the chat. I'm tired, dog. I'm tired. This shit dragging out. Now, as I said before, Keyshawn just fought 2 months ago. So he just fought recently. But Devin Haney haven't fought in 8 months. 8 whole months. And the reason why he hasn't fought in that entire time, because he could have had some voluntary fights. Well, let me volunteer to fight this guy. He could have had some voluntary fights. But he's waiting on, he want to get paid a certain amount of money. Fighters like Devin Haney, they prize fighters. That's where they prize fighters. But he's making history and legacy along the way. I give him credit for that. But they prize fighters. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Anyways, it is what it is, man. I had a bunch of videos I was gonna show. Today. You see what I'm saying? But matter of fact, hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me pull some of it up. Yeah, because I wanted to show y'all. I had to go back down memory lane. I was looking at some old shit that green eyes people dropping in the chat. I had to go back down memory lane to show you motherfucker. Look here, man. Oh, I got a company. Just sent me an email. I want to do some advertising on the show. Okay, cool. Hold on, I got it up. Let's see. I got that one. Yeah, I got all the videos up right here. I got about 5 videos we're gonna do. Anyway, let me go ahead and drop this link for the brother. This link is only for brother say he Keyshawn Davis' trainer. So this for him. Hold on. See what your name is, fam? Hold on, what your name is, bro? Let me see. Hold on. What your name is again? What the brother name is? He said, Coach, you need to go into Keys camp and put yourself in the position to be his mouthpiece. Nah, I doubt that. You know what I mean? I doubt that. I don't think them niggas fuck with me like that. And I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that myself. So shout out to Sweet Tea. Hold on, I'm trying to find this dude. What is his handle? Oh yeah, here you go right here. I got you, fam. Hold on. DSET DSET Boxer BOXE. All right, cool. This is unexpected. I don't know the brother. This is my first time. This will be my first time us ever talking. I don't know the brother at all, so this is unexpected. There you go, bro. That's you right there. There go the link right there. Shout out to Miss Jackson. Hey, shout out to Steph. Steph, what's going on? Steph, I got some old bullets in the chamber. I'm finna show y'all some old videos back in the day. Like, remember I was telling y'all how I established this channel. There was a lot of digital blood that was shed in order to establish True Media Podcast. So I was gonna show y'all that there. I got some old receipts. I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah. I got some old receipts. I'm gonna show y'all. Some old ones. You get what I'm saying? What they say? You say Coach Malachi, he's in the other channel. Oh, he's on the other channel. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Okay, he on the other channel. Okay, my bad. Okay, cool. I got you. I'll drop it over there to you. Hold on. All right, here in the other channel. Okay, let me do this. Pull it up. All right, Dorset. All right, here in the other channel. I got you right here. All right, there you go, bro. Just click that link right there. I just dropped it on them in the other chat. Cause I don't know if y'all know, we simulcast. We on Kick, we on Twitch, we on X, we on Facebook, and we on 2 different YouTube channels. Boxing with Coach Malachi, as well as True Media Podcast. So we know we simulcast. Yeah, but anyways, check this out. What you say, fam? He said this was somebody just told me that Keshawn was offered $3 million from Top Rank, and he turned it down. So that means they would have to pay Devin Haney $9 million. Yeah, right. No. No, see, I hear what you're saying, but no. I heard what Ness was saying today. That's not it. What they're doing is they're saying if you get $3 million, if the fight go to a purse bid, then $3 million is 25% of $12 million. Now I don't know how, that's what I heard Ness say today. I don't know where they pulling these numbers from. So I do get that $3 million is 25% of $12 million. So that means Devin Haney gonna get paid. He gonna make $9 million, and I'm like, the people I'm talking to ain't, I put it this way. Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. The people I'm talking to, they ain't saying nothing about no numbers. So I'm hearing this from apparently, Blue spoke the bill and Nestor Gibbs spoke the bill, and I guess that's where they get these numbers from. But anyways, we got Keyshawn Davis' trainer here, Coach Dorsett. Let's give him a round of applause. Hold on. Let me see. Can I put your name up? What's your name up? Go ahead, brother. Talk to me.
It's Dorsett Barnwell, man. What's going on, man? I want y'all to realize that, all the buffoonery, all the clown shit that Bill has been doing. I actually watch a whole lot of your content, man. So shout out to you for actually putting out the shit that you do. And beside Bill, I believe you're giving it from a non-biased perspective. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's obvious when you're doing content about Devin and whatnot, you know who your favorite. And I don't know if it's based on skill, based on your friendship, or whatever the case may be. Like you just said, all of these numbers that you're getting is from him. And I just want to know, if somebody's actually trying to get a deal done, why does he keep on talking to the public about the deal? Why the hell does he keep running his mouth? Oh, look. He just looked at this number and said no. Like, that's called negotiations. That's what negotiation does. You say no, and then they counter offer. Then you meet in the middle, and then they give another offer, and we say no, and then that's called negotiations. If he's really focused on getting the deal done, won't he shut his damn mouth and start running to the fans and actually sign something? What he wants us to do at the very beginning is just say, oh, wait a minute, sign it. So we can just say, so the fans will say, oh, if he really wanted to fight, he would just accept anything. If Bill really wanted to fight, he would stop running his damn mouth and focus on actually negotiating, because this is what negotiation is. We turn down this, we turn down that, you turn down this, we turn down that. We meet in the middle, and then eventually we have a deal. So when they talking to the fans about, oh, he turned down this, all he's trying to do is build a narrative that, wait a minute, Keshawn don't want that fight. And I'm tired of giving motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt that they smart enough to actually catch on to this. Because I'm realizing just how dumb some of these damn fans are. And some of them not even real boxing fans. Because if you're boxing fans, then all you doing is pushing for fights like this to happen. You wouldn't go from, oh, he don't deserve to be in there, to, oh, why he didn't sign the contract? Are you boxing fans or loyal haters? Make up your damn mind. But like I said, what Bill is doing is extremely strategic, and it's smart of him. Because if they back out, the first thing the public is going to assume, oh, Keyshawn didn't take the fight. That's why he's saying all of this shit. Every number that you said, who you say you got it from? Bill.
No, I didn't get it from anybody.
No. I'm saying all the numbers that you're saying, all your numbers that we're talking about is coming from their side. Right, everything that Keyshawn is turning down is coming from their side.
Well, hear me out. Let me answer the question.
Go ahead.
I said in the beginning of the show, I said that I got those numbers from listening to the Boxing Boys. I clearly said that I saw the video that Blue Blood Sports TV put out. He put out that number about the $3 million. I heard him say that, and I heard what the Boxing Boys said.
Okay.
And both of them pretty much got that information apparently from Bill Haney. I didn't get that information from Bill Haney.
Okay.
I spoke to Bill probably about maybe like 4 days ago, and I speak to people that are top ranked, but they haven't given me any numbers at all. I clearly said in the beginning of the show, I said, well, I spoke to the people that top rank, and they said we waiting on Debo. That's what they told me. They didn't say nothing about no numbers. So the numbers that I'm talking about is coming from what Blue Blood said and what Ness said, and they said they got it from Bill.
They
I
got
didn't
it
get that
from
from
Bill. All I'm saying is the numbers that's being put out there is coming from Bill. It's coming from Bill. He's putting that shit out there in the atmosphere and letting it be recycled all over the fucking place. And then eventually they're gonna say, wait a minute. The people are saying, wait a minute, why Keyshawn just don't take the fight? Why he just don't accept anything? Is a part of the negotiations. If Bill wasn't just sitting back and waiting till the purse bid actually came about, if he really wanted to fight, he would have started the negotiations a long time ago. He shouldn't have to wait until the purse bid come along to start saying, wait a minute, let's negotiate. You already knew who was the mandatory. You already knew he wanted to fight you. You wouldn't have to wait until they put out you got 20 days left to come up to an agreement. And then the purse bid comes out. It's business, but stop building this false narrative that we're ducking any fucking body.
I'm gonna let you get off, but let me clear something up. You said in the beginning that when I drop content, it's obvious who I favorite, and you don't know is this because of my relationship with the Haneys. Let me clear that up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you ever heard me say this on this show before, but I clearly said that I like the Keyshawn Davis fight for Devin Haney more so than watching Shakur Stevenson, because I don't want to see two pure boxing counterpunches fight each other. I clearly said that Keyshawn Davis is going to bring the fight to him. He's going to try to knock his block off. And I don't know who's going to win that fight. I'm not the one that's saying Devin Haney going to box circles around Keyshawn Davis, because I don't believe that. I never said that on this platform. You see what I'm saying? I don't know who's going to win that fight. I know from a stylistic standpoint, I like what Keyshawn bringing to the table. And Bill Haney has always told me that Devin Haney got a lot of tools in the warehouse. So I want to see these tools. And we saw some of it when he fought Brian Norman. So I say, well, hear me out. I say, so Keyshawn gonna be the one to bring those tools out, and we're gonna get a good fight. I've been consistent at saying that.
Now, when I was talking about the favoritism, I wasn't talking about you choosing who's gonna win and all of the above, because at the end of the day, your credibility would be on the line when it comes to certain shit like that.
Right.
People are still looking at you like, wait a minute, he knows something about boxing. For you to come out there and say that Devin Haney is going to box circles around him, even though you know he's not.
Mm-hmm.
All of the Hall of Famers, world champions, even rivals of Keyshawn is saying, wait a minute, I got Keyshawn on this. Mm-hmm. It's only casuals and people that don't know shit about boxing that are saying, wait a minute, he's gonna stop Keyshawn. He's gonna box circles around Keyshawn. He don't deserve to be in there. He's little bro. Of course, I'm cool with Keyshawn, and I'm cool with Shakur as well. But stylistically, it would be a more entertaining fight for the people. I think everybody knows that. It would be a more entertaining fight for the people as opposed to two boxers in there and two boxers that are basically defensive first. Mm-hmm. Keyshawn, like you said, he's a different breed. Devin wanted the Bill. He wanted to fight more with Shakur because he felt like he had a better chance. It would be a slower pace. He can pop shots. So even if he lost, it wouldn't look as bad. He know if he get in there with Keyshawn, he gonna really get his ass whipped. He's not just gonna lose. He's gonna lose in dramatic fashion. And it's gonna look even worse because, wait a minute, he only had 15 fights. So all of that lack of experience and all of that shit gonna go out the window and everybody's gonna go on quiet time.
Is this okay? Is this how you really feel about this? Like Keyshawn gonna do A, B, and C? Because basically what you're saying is Keyshawn Davis gonna pretty much do what he wants to do with Devin Haney in the ring. That's what you're saying? Just to make sure I'm hearing you correctly?
The ring generalship is going to be definitely on Keyshawn.
I'm not downplaying or overlooking Devin Haney, but ring generalship is ring generalship. I don't give a fuck what level of competition you're going in. If you're able to dictate the pace, you're able to dictate whether it's who's backing up or who's coming forward. That's the ring generalship. So that means anything that you're doing inside the ring is because I allowed you to do it. Anything that you're doing inside the ring is because I made you do it. That's how it goes. And I definitely believe that Keshawn will be the one who is dictating what's going on inside that ring.
So we've been hearing a lot about this purse bid. And as you said, you know, people who feel that Devin Haney, that the Haneys have control over on social media, they have been the ones putting this numbers out. Because I haven't heard anything from anybody else when I spoke to Dog on Top Rank and all that stuff there, right? So what is the purpose? Why do you feel that Bill, you say Bill is doing it? Why do you feel that Bill is doing this? Like, what does this, like, it has nothing to do with two men getting in the ring fighting each other. They're going to have to fight regardless. And that's not going to affect the outcome of the fight. So what is the purpose in your mind, from your point of view, that why he leaking this information out, or you feel he's doing this?
I said it at the beginning. You know, if this fight falls through for any reason, he's already putting the narrative that Keshawn is scared. He's already building the narrative that Keshawn doesn't want to fight. That's why he started off the other day with, why haven't we heard anything from Keshawn? Why is Keshawn so quiet? Now you was on the hit list and like all that bullshit that Bill does. And the people are so fucking naive that they fall for it. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about it. Keshawn really hasn't said anything. You want to fight, and Keshawn is basically saying exactly what I just said. If you want the fight, shut the fuck up and get the fight. People are coming to me saying, "Oh, you're talking too much." I'm like, bro, I'm about to go inside the gym right now. If y'all think that having a conversation about boxing, which we do all fucking day, for half an hour, 20 minutes is going to distract us from whipping that ass, y'all crazy. But once again, I'm giving more credit to the people that don't know shit about boxing, because I actually thought that they was going to be able to read between the lines of that bullshit that Bill was putting out. But they fell for it. So,
let me explain this to you. The fans on the internet, right? Because I'm talking to you, but I'm taking notes. So I don't want you thinking I'm ignoring you. I'm just writing notes. The fans on the internet, they are very emotionally invested into their fighter, right?
Yeah.
So if it's Devin Haney, they very emotionally invested to it. As Bill Haney, as being the CEO of the president of GHP Promotions, his job, he gonna go around and he gonna make his media run. And he gonna put his information out there, put his spin on it, or however he wants to do it. That's what he does. That's a part of that's the part of the whole thing. That's the part of what makes Bill Haney Bill Haney. He's gonna get people talking. They're gonna be, it may be a narrative that you don't like, but they're gonna be talking about it. As it relates to why has the fight not happened yet? Because it's something you did that you said. You say if the fight were to fall through somehow, Bill trying to cover his behind by saying, you see, Keyshawn, I want to fight. Why would this fight fall through, meaning not happen? What would make this fight not happen from your perspective?
Well, you would have to ask Bill that, because Bill, he's the one that's trying. That's a safety net. In my opinion, he's creating that safety net. You don't see Keshawn saying, we offered him this, we offered him that, we offered him that. He ain't take this, he ain't accept that, because that would try to build the narrative that Devin doesn't want the smoke. But that is the mind games that motherfuckers is playing if they actually trying to get out of the fight. But I'm giving people more credit than they deserve, because they don't even realize that unrealistic contracts offers is the new duck game. You send a motherfucker an unrealistic contract, I'm like, wait a minute, I offered him to fight, he ain't take it.
So hold on.
I offered him the fight. He ain't taking it.
All right. So you gave me some insight. So basically, who's offering you money for this fight? That's the question. You guys are not in purse bid right now. Who is paying for this fight? Who's putting the money up for this fight that you guys can't seem to not be able to come to an agreement with? If you can share that.
And really I can't. I'm just talking. I'm just calling out the tactics, and I'm hoping that people don't just go off who has the most Instagram followers. Like I said before, actually sit back and ask yourself, why is somebody quiet, and why is somebody talking more? And ask yourself, wait a minute, if I was talking about negotiating millions, would I be telling the world every step I make as it comes to negotiations? Or would I be focused on making sure that we making the right negotiations? If I plan on actually getting all of this shit in place, will I be telling everybody, wait a minute, he just said this, he just turned down that, he just said yes, he just said no, I just said yes, I just said no? Or will I be focused on making sure that it's the best deal overall? Ask yourself that.
No, I know. You make a valid point. This is a part of the psychological warfare. Like this.
You agree that Bill is doing the psychological warfare?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, facts.
Okay.
Yeah. You heard that from me. This is the part of the psychological warfare when you going into any kind of negotiations with the Haneys. If you study them right, anytime they get ready to fight an opponent, and Bill is a master at this, it's going to be a lead up to it. He's going to, the psychological warfare game goes in. He's going to, any advantage they can get, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah. I agree with that. Like I said, the thing that I slipped up on was actually believing that the people recognize that as well. That's the only thing I slipped up on. Because when I was talking to him, and he's asking me these questions, I'm like, what
Ain't
the
you
fuck
on the
is
list?
he talking about?
Hey, you on the list? Aren't y'all on the list?
Brother,
your name on the list, right?
We on the list until we actually got to the top of the list. Until we actually got to the top of the list. Recognize, he said we were on the list when we was at 135.
Hold on.
It wasn't until we actually got to the top of the list that motherfuckers were saying, wait a minute, some people are saying y'all don't deserve to be here.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. So I don't want to assume anything. We need clarity. So from your perspective, the Haneys, Bill Haney in particular and Devin Haney, they really don't want to fight Keyshawn. They are trying to find a way to get out of the fight. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying he's putting out safety nets. I mean, like this, he's putting out safety nets. Everybody, when Bill Haney wants to fight somebody, I don't think all of these games and tactics and strategies were put in place for Brian Norman.
No.
They specifically went out after Brian Norman because stylistically, like if you look at my page, I made a prediction my damn self weeks before that fight how that was going to play out. I actually said, wait a minute, people are going to be surprised how easily Devin slips in the pocket and take advantage of Brian Norman on the inside as well. Brian Norman is no Keyshawn Davis. You can't name anything that Devin does better than Keyshawn.
Hey, you know why I'm laughing, bro? You know why I'm laughing? Because when I had Brian Norman Sr. on here, right? Brian Norman Sr. was saying the same thing you were saying.
Brian Norman Sr. See, I mean, the difference is, like I said, no. Can you name a group of Hall of Famers that was saying that? Can you name a group of Hall of Famers that was saying that Brian Norman was going to beat Devin?
I don't know about a group. But it was a few of us that thought. I was like, man, because hold on, Brian Norman's gonna beat Devin. Yeah, it was quite a few people thought that.
It was quite a few Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Only thing that you heard from experts that was saying, all they were saying was, we don't know how Devin. All they was comparing it is Devin fully recovered from that Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
They won't saying that Brian Norman is more skilled or has more to his arsenal or none of the above.
That's true.
Were saying
That's true.
whether or not he's fully recovered from that Ryan Garcia ass whooping that he took.
Well, another thing too, people was basing that on, including myself, when he fought Jose Ramirez, he was doing the tight rider around the ring. And you see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that people was looking at that as well. But what Devin Haney was able to show against Brian Norman, he showed something totally different. So, and it appears that he have a little bit more pop in his punch at 147. Now, hold on. As I said before, Keyshawn and Devin Haney is the fight to make. That's the one I want to see because I believe Keyshawn, like the boy, got skills. You know what I mean? Devin Haney has skills as well. But I just think from a stylistic standpoint, this is the fight that we're going to get the bang for the buck. Because Keyshawn coming to fight. He's not coming to play. And he has a mean streak in him. You know what I mean? In the video I've ever said, I said that about him. Now, I have my criticism of him as well. But however, it ain't nothing to do with boxing. When it comes to boxing, that motherfucker can fight. And I think it's going to take somebody who has the type of skill and the mentality that Keyshawn have in order to go in there and fight Devin Haney. And then that will bring a lot of the tools out. Because, you know, Devin Haney got a warehouse full of tools. I don't know if you know that.
Listen, a warehouse, self-proclaimed don't count.
Hey, man, I
self-proclaimed don't count. You got listen. Everybody, and I said this the other day, when I was on Mill City, everybody was talking about how powerful he looks at 147, and they talking about how powerful those punches look when he was on the heavy bag and all of this shit. When have you seen Devin Haney throw power punches and combinations in the actual fight? That's not in him. I don't give a fuck if he got that in his arsenal. One thing he doesn't have is that dog in him. He doesn't have that kill switch. He doesn't have that mean streak in him. Look at what he did. Hang on. When he actually hurt Regis Progress, when he dropped Regis Progress, what did he do? He got on his bike and ran like a little bitch. Now, when he dropped Brian Norman, he didn't go for the kill. And I'm going to ask you exactly what I asked Mills. Ask yourself this. If Keyshawn would have dropped Regis or hurt him the way that Devin did, do you think he would have got out of that round?
No, Keyshawn would have stopped him.
If he would have dropped Brian Norman the way that he did, would Brian Norman have got out of that round?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
No, it ain't no I don't know. You know for a fact that would have been the end of his ass.
No, hear me out. I'm gonna tell you why I don't know. Because Regis Prograde and Brian Norman are two different fighters. So
yeah,
I would give Brian Norman a little bit more benefit of the doubt.
He's more skilled. He's more skilled and technically sound than Regis Progress.
Right.
But I'm just talking about after you hurt somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Keyshawn is one of the best finishers out there.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But now, hold on. Let me ask you this, because I'm looking at the Devin Haney, right? Devin Haney, and you're talking about. Hold on. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to text Bill right now because you got people in the chat. They want me to call Bill Haney. Shout out to DT. He said, Coach, let's get Bill on the phone. He said, we the chat wants to hear from both of y'all right now. Because we need to find out what's going on. And this brother right here, Soda Paul, said, can we get Bill on the phone? Let me call Bill Haney.
Yeah.
Why'd you hear Coach Dorset? Hold on.
Okay.
He's watching this show. I'm pretty sure he's watching.
I'm pretty sure he is too.
Bill see everything.
Somebody sent them the link.
Yeah, he's not answering.
I wonder why.
Hold on, Coach.
Please leave your.
Nah. Yeah, he didn't answer. He didn't answer.
I wonder why.
All right, so all right.
Once the WWE tactics have actually been exposed, then it's like I don't have time for this anymore.
All right, so I always wanted to get both sides of the story. We've been hearing one side. Keyshawn Davis is, look like he's trying to duck out of the fight. He turned down the $3 million. He really don't want to fight Devin Haney. So that's been.
You see that? That's all we hear from their side.
Right. So
this is smoke and mirrors.
So this is my opportunity to get the other side because there's two sides to each coin. So, how can Devin Haney, if the fight don't work, get out of the fight somehow? How is that possible when tomorrow, if you guys don't come to an agreement, and I know you're not in the business side, but if you guys can't come to an agreement, it's going to go to a purse bid. If the fight go to a purse bid, what is the best situation for Keyshawn Davis in the purse bid?
Like I said, I'm not on the business side, but I'm on the logical side. I don't have to be inside the rooms to sit back and make an educated decision, or I'm an educated guess on why these things are happening the way that it does. Of course, I have a little bit more insight on objectively why Bill would do some shit like that, because these, as you said, these are his strategies, these mind games, the mind fuckery that he does. But
yeah, Bill will master at that. He'll master at that. Yeah.
He's good when it comes to building up suspense, making people wonder, and all of the above. But he's also good when it comes to manipulation and confusion, because he says a whole lot, but he doesn't confirm anything. He just makes people wonder why is this happening, and wonder, oh wait a minute, and then he's good with that. Like I said, I keep giving the people more benefit of the doubt than they actually deserve because they're dumb enough to fall for it. Like these are the people that actually believe that, love and hip hop is actually real. Like this.
Well,
we got to start calling Bill out, and we got to start calling the fucking fans out, because we're trying to actually make the big fights. We're actually trying to fight who they claim to be the best. The legacy, like Bill has done a great job at strategically picking his opponents, and if he's able to manipulate somebody to wonder, wait a minute, he's the guy that really wants to fight is scared, of course he's able to manipulate y'all that this motherfucker is a killer, because he didn't try to make it seem like Brian Norman was scared. All he was doing was trying to show y'all Brian Norman was, and because Devin was about to fight him. He was just trying to big up Brian Norman so it can be, oh, look, Devin goes after the animals. He goes after the killers. Brian Norman, he consistently knocked out stationary Mexicans, and that's it. But Devin Haney is no stationary Mexican. Stylistically, that fight was tailor-made for Devin. That was tailor-made for Devin. But people that don't know boxing wouldn't look at it like that. We're like, wait a minute, did you see that knockout? Yes, because Bill showed it to you. Did you see that damn knockout? He knocked his man flat. Yes, Bill showed you that too.
So he
shows you what he puts in your face, because really, even though he was the champion, Brian Norman became a household name because he fought Devin Haney.
Right. So this is my point. My point is this here. The fans see this what you this how this, I've been doing this about 5.5 years. So let me tell you how this stuff goes. So the Haney's got a big fan base, right? Yeah. He got a big fan base, because Bill Haney is the one that go out and actually talk to the people, because a lot of these people in the sport of boxing, Jay Prince ain't gonna come over here. I appreciate the fact that you came over here because people like yourself, you are actually in the fight game and you know it from the boxing standpoint and you know a lot what's going on. People like yourself will come out and talk to the people. Bill Haney will come out and talk to the people. But some of these other guys, they won't come out and do that. So Bill Haney takes advantage of that. You know, these dudes ain't gonna go out and talk. They will go out and talk to the mainstream media, the corporate, you know what I mean? Like the Fight Heights, you know, Ring, but they ain't gonna come down here on the chitlin circuit. You know what I mean? So by Bill being able to do that and to connect to the people, because you got a lot of people that don't like Bill Haney. I'm telling you, they don't. They don't like him. They say he's a flim-flam artist. He's a bullshitter. They say that. And he come on this show and they call him and tell him that on this show when he want to accept calls. So it's not like he got everybody and you feel like he got everybody fooled. That ain't it. It swings both ways.
It is that convenience. I mean, since we're on the show, like, and I'm not even going to refer to your channel as a chitlin circuit because, like I said, I watched your content prior to this, and prior to there were talks about Bill and Keyshawn, and I respect what you do. But I told Bill the first time we interviewed together, I said, recognize what's happening, brother. You know, prior to, as Devin was coming up and he was validated by Floyd, you know, everybody showed love to him until he faced somebody that he was that they were in favor of. And then Devin really became the boring villain.
Which fight that was in particular?
No. When in most fights that Devin have, if he go against a Latino right now, he's gonna go back to being a villain instantly. He's going if he fight Teofimo or Ryan Garcia or one of them, Devin will go back to being a villain real quickly.
Why you say that? Because of Hispanics?
Of course. Of course. Of course. You know?
So who you think that? All right, listen, man, we want to see this fight. I think my audience over here, we tired. We just want to see the fight. I want to see Keyshawn and they
get even more impatient when they hear Bill come out and say, "Guess what just happened? He just said no to what we just said." Shut the fuck up and let them relax until we announce the fight.
But you know, you gotta understand. See, Bill Haney is a living legend.
He's building suspense, and I'm out here telling y'all he's not building suspense. He's not building suspense. People are already working. Shut the fuck up, Bill, and let the work get done.
Wait, so you said Bill got everybody on pins and needles. So the only reason we watching this so close is because you're saying he putting the word out there, and we like, what's going on? Keyshawn turning down $3 million.
I can respect what he's doing, but he opens up with, "Oh yeah, Keyshawn is good." He's not saying, "Look. We're close to the we're close to the end date. You know, the fight's gonna happen."
Right. He ain't
saying that. He's saying, "Look, man, you ain't gonna believe this. These guys are scared." Like, he turned down what? You can't believe he turned down this. He turned down that. Listen, man. Listen. I just got my hair done. I got a new texturizer in my afro. Shut your ass up, man.
Hey, look here, man. So is Keyshawn scared of Debo? That's what the people want to know. Is he scared of Debo, fam? Debo Dev, you know, he's a lot stronger at 147. Y'all ain't seen nothing like Debo. He got more experience. He fought Lomachenko. He fought the Ruger Rodriguez program. He fought Brian Norman. Brian Norman was putting people in comas prior to Debo Dev, right? So you
This is what I'm saying. Please, we got to stop calling this motherfucker Debo because he haven't never bullied anybody in the ring a day in his life. This nigga run more than Red and Friday. When the hell did anybody start being afraid of Debo Dev? Like, what? That's completely backwards. That's completely backwards. Debo Dev has never bullied anybody a day in his life. This is a silver spoon nigga. This is hands down a Hakeem Lion. This is Hakeem Lion. He's not even Tariq from Power. Like, he's borderline Jamal Lion. With all these damn tactics that he's doing. Devo Dab ain't sharing no damn body. That's why I said, what? Does it sound realistic that Keyshawn is going to be scared of Devo Dab? Like, shut the fuck up, man.
I was just saying, bro. Hey, bro, listen, fam, listen. Bill Haney changed his name. The man Debo. Listen, let me tell you something. I hear what you're saying, bro. I was saying that same shit, right? But then when I saw Dale drop Brian Norman in the second round, and it looked like he almost knocked him out, I became a believer of Debo.
Dude, did you see? Hang on. Did you see the Lamos and Richard Hitchison fight?
Yeah, Lamos. Yeah. That's the one a lot of people thought Richardson Hitchens lost, right?
Yeah, and
that's the one.
Lamos almost stopped Hitchens.
Hitchens, yeah.
Now, Keyshawn, his 12th fight, his first homecoming, this is who he chose to fight and stopped his ass in 2 rounds. Knocked out cold.
Mm-hmm.
And he came in, and Lamos came in 6 pounds overweight. He weighed in the night of the fight, 62. And at that time, he had over a 95% knockout ratio.
Man, you sound just like Brian. No, that's what you sound.
He had over a 95% knockout ratio. Like I said, man, listen.
Hey, Coach, you scared me, dog. You scared me right now.
I'm just coming to you with the facts, dog.
Yeah, you scared me right now, though.
I'm just coming to you with the facts.
I'm having flashbacks. Man, listen, I'm having flashbacks, dog. Because listen, fam, listen.
Nah,
listen.
I guess I got to talk like what was Schofield. Listen, son, they don't want to fight Keyshawn. Yo.
Oh, you talking about Mama Hofield?
Yo, listen, man, you want to go against the kid? You want to go against the kid?
Look, the 5 styles of boxing. Do Keyshawn know the 5 styles of boxing?
Yes, and he beat all 5 of them.
I ain't never heard nobody say that shit but Mama Hofield. My son, he does the 5 styles of boxing. You don't want to fight my son. You don't want to. Hey, look, okay, so we got to get this fight, dog. I think this fight is going to happen.
I want it to happen. We want it to happen. Tell Bill to shut the fuck up, and it'll happen.
Well,
what I want you to text him right now. With all due respect, shut the fuck up.
No, I ain't. It's a lot of respect.
You was about to text too.
Listen. Hey, Coach. I texted him earlier. I said, "Do you want to come on the show?" He ain't replied back, and then I called him. And he didn't answer.
Tell you what, bro. We can try. What we can try to do is actually schedule this because. Coach Rendell, he hit me up and told me there was talks on online. Then he sent me the link, and that's why I came up here. Like I said, I've already watched your content before, but I only got 1% left on his battery, and I'm about to go inside this gym, man.
All right.
I appreciate hit me up in the inbox and we'll link up, brother.
Okay, yes, sir. I hit you up.
All right, now.
All right, salute, Paul. Thank you, brother. I hit him up in the inbox. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get the brother. Hey man, shout out to Coach, man. Shout out to that brother, man. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get his phone number. So I'm gonna hit the brother up so we can chop it up. It's always good to get 2 perspectives on it, right? Because I know what's going on, right? And I understand the brother's frustration. He don't understand the psychological warfare. When you're dealing with Bill Haney, you're gonna deal with a war on all fronts. You're dealing with the Navy, the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines. And I liken to what Bill Haney does to that. To me, he's a genius. I told him that several times. I said, man, you're a motherfucking genius because some way, somehow, he finds a way to keep Devin Haney name relevant in social media, even though Devin Haney hasn't had a fight in 8 months. He hasn't fought in 8 months. So, I take my hat out to him. That dude, man, that dude right there, bro, like, I can't hate on that. He funny. A lot of people call Bill a lot of names. They call him a bullshitter. I say he be talking that flim-flam all the time. He talking circles. He really don't answer the questions, this and that. He's all of those things. You get what I'm saying? But he's also the Bill that hit you with, well, I'm a father, and the parent and the parent, the child program, it's what we pushing and this and that. And then, when Bill say, hey, listen, when Bill say, listen, did you see the list? Did you see the list, brother? The list, he's on the honorable mention. He's on the list. We got him on the list. So the Haney Maniacs be online. Yeah, nigga, we got him on the list. The nigga ducking. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? I told y'all yesterday and the other day, I say, listen, bro, there's nothing in my mind that's telling me Keyshawn Davis is scared of Devin Haney. Just being honest. There's nothing in my mind that would tell me that Devin Haney is scared of Keyshawn Davis. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying fighters don't experience fear or don't be nervous, but I just don't see that. I just don't see that. Do you get what I'm saying? Right now, this is a part of the aerial assault that Bill Haney is doing right now. You get what I'm saying? So that's why when I started the show, I was listening to the Boxing Boys. I spoke about, hey, I just saw a couple of videos from Blue Blood Sports TV. If you go back and listen to the beginning of the show, I clearly referenced those guys. Yep, because this what they saying, Because I'm not saying that. That's what they saying. And from what Ness said, he spoke to Bill. So Bill ain't tell me that. You see what I'm saying? They ain't tell me nothing about no money. We offer them this amount, this, that, whatever. And I ain't hear none of that. Did you get what I'm saying? So, but ain't nothing in my mind that tell me that this guy, any one of these guys is scared. Shout out to DT. Okay. For dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub with your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
DT said he has 1% battery and Regis coach ran out of gas. Man. No, you know what? Oh, yeah, no, you talking about Regis program coach. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, on the show. He ran out of gas on the show. Shout out to Let's Talk.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2 super chat. He said that narrative don't make sense at all. Shark City. Yeah, you know what, bro? I don't know what narrative you're talking about, fam, but what did it say, fam? He said, let's go, coach. Haney, stay welling. Talk to him. Haney, stay welling? What you mean, Haney, stay welling? I don't understand that. Hold on, let me see. Haney, stay welling. Yeah, I don't know. Are you trying to say Wilden? Y'all don't know what you're talking about. Hey, phone lines open, man. Finna drop these phone lines. Y'all know what it is. 530-494-9636. Y'all call the show, man. That was a welcome surprise.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Hold on, somebody say that that's DC slang. What you say? Rose say lion. That's DC slang. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. I ain't from DC, so I didn't know. What it say, fam? He said welling equals lion. Okay, cool. Now I know. I didn't know that. Normally motherfuckers say when they say somebody lying, they say he capping. Man, this nigga capping, man. He capping. Man, this cap. You get what I'm saying? So. But yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, fam. Hold on. Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hold on, fam. What your name is, brother?
Blaze P for P.
P for P?
Yeah, Blaze. Blaze.
Blaze. Oh, yeah, what's up, Blaze? From Seattle, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Blaze? Blaze from Seattle. Talk to me, brother.
Oh man, just appreciate you cooking, man, all day, every day, man, keeping us, going out here, man. Appreciate you doing what you're doing. And appreciate you having the coach on the show. For me, I'm with you. It's just, I'm with fatigue with just all the talking and all the narrative spin, man. I'm just waiting, keeping track of, just letting the business play out. It's not our business. We're not in those rooms. We're not talking to the individuals or getting information from the individuals that are in a room that's doing any type of negotiation before they might possibly go into tomorrow. And from my understanding, it's like if Devin was the recently just signed with the Zone, then that might be the reason why it gets all the way close to first bid. Because say he was signed to the Zone a couple months ago, they might have been, when Keyshawn was declared mandatory, they might have, been further along in negotiations. But, like I said, we just speculate. So I'm just hoping for the fight. I really want to see this fight. I think if this fight's made, this would be the best fight that's coming up next. And, I got Keyshawn by stoppage. And I got Keyshawn by stoppage just for the simple fact that, he's a complete fighter. They say he don't have a resume, but like Coach say and all of that with his Olympic pedigree and with the level of competition that he had in the amount of fights that he done had, I believe he's going to make this work cut out for Devin. And just from what I've seen with Devin with the Ryan Garcia fight, if Devin finds himself down on the cards, Devin's not going to be in survival mode. Devin's going to have to punch it out. And I don't think he could win those exchanges with Keyshawn if he has to really fight. And, ain't no hate against Devin and his skill set. I respect anybody who believes Devin and his experience will be Keyshawn, but I'm really excited and I'm really hoping this fight's going to take place.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, Blaze. Picking somebody don't mean you hating on the other guy. There's
exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like Keyshawn Davis is a phenomenal talent, and he's very emotional. He's very emotional. I remember when I went to Virginia last year when he fought, and no, not last year. Last year I was at the weigh-in. I was in the hotel with him. I was at the the elevator with him going up. His energy was off and all that stuff there, right? And I paid to go see him because he was, he one of my favorite fighters. I don't spend my own money to go see no nigga if I don't like your style of fight. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I don't spend no money to go see no fighter, if I don't like your style. So by me, and you had people spending money from all over to come see him in this fight, and the way he pissed a lot of people off with that. You get what I'm saying? He turned a lot of people off with that. Yeah. And this fight with Devin Haney is an opportunity for him to redeem himself. Now I don't like the little bro, big bro shit. You know what I mean? I be making fun of that shit because it seemed like, because if you're being objective, you have to realize that it looked like Shakur kind of pimping you out. Like, okay, I got niggas under me who fighting dudes that want to fight me, that I want to fight. I got Ray doing that. Now we having you move up from 140 to 147 to go fight Devin. So perception is everything, and it does seem that way in that aspect. But outside of that, this fight, I love this fight because I honestly believe that from a stylistic standpoint and from a mentality standpoint, Keyshawn Davis is going to bring it. And this is going to, he going to make it a fight. Go ahead.
And I agree. And my thing is, like you said, perception is everything, and it just depends on how you've been watching. Like, I've been a Keyshawn fan for as long as they've been showcasing this fight on ESPN. And so I've been watching all the fights, watched the Lemos fight, watched the Garachek fight, watched the first Albright fight, watched all these fights live, right? And like you said, last year, watch him blow his homecoming, second time coming back as champion, blowing the weight on the scale, thinking that De Los Santos was going to take the fight and blowing it. And luckily, Mason was there to pick up the slack for that, right? Watch him almost go in retirement. Watch the little nigga crash out when his brother, with Albright, fighting his brother, leaving his son. Then they're going in retirement, getting the opportunity to bounce back, watching Jermaine Ortiz, under those big lights, and even at the day before the weigh-in, running up on Bill with a shiesty mask saying, hey, after I stop Jermaine, I'm going to fight your son next. So I've been watching it. So this man that went from almost blowing his career to looking like he's fighting 3 times in this year. Doing it the right way. And we done watched him go 12 and finish strong in both of those fights, right? And so it's like, for me, you know, people not Keshawn or being emotional and all that, but we're looking at a redemption story. He leaned in, he almost fucked up his career, right? He leans in, and now we fast forward now, where it's the last live you see, he's over here talking like he's locked in, ready to fight, talking about being a father, you feel me? And doing everything he needs to do to force a fight with Ring Magazine's number 7 pound for pound. So it's like, yeah, I be hearing all these narratives, but it's like everybody gonna have their own narrative based on how they've been watching it and what they be consuming and how they a fan. Like I'm a fan of Devin too. I've been tracking Devin and been watching Devin since the first Cambosis fight. Yeah. You know, maybe even before that, right? And so it's like this right here is just, you know, it's just ugly, it's nasty. Bill plays games, and it's just like this open negotiations is just ugly work. This YouTube streets and how they spin these narratives is just ugly work. But at the end of the day, I'm with you, Coach. Like you said, we know what Keyshawn brings to the table. We know how good Devin is. This is a very good fight, and I'll end my plan right here. We rarely get to see two slick black boxers fight each other. We got to see Raymond Ford and Shock this year. We getting to see this year. Hopefully, we get to see these other fighters, you know, show up and fight each other that we want to see.
Hey,
so
man,
thank you for having me on the show.
Absolute, fam. Hey, check this out. Hey, shout out. Hold on, I'm gonna give Lisa Bills a shout out after I say this. Check this out. I remember when Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence was fighting each other when that fight, the build up to that fight. And it was one thing I said. I said, why we just can't celebrate two black fighters fighting each other? Why we got to divide the pie? Because, you know, with us online, we got to divide the pie. You see what I'm saying? Like, we just can't celebrate. Like, it doesn't have to be either or. If you pick, Carla, hold on. If you pick Keyshawn Davis to beat Devin Haney, that doesn't mean you hate Devin Haney. You're a Devin Haney hater. And if you pick Devin Haney to beat Keyshawn Davis, that doesn't mean you're a Keyshawn Davis hater. Like on YouTube or on social media, it's always either or. It can't be, nah, I like boxing. See, and this is why I say, this is why you got to have a boxing criteria. See, everything I judge is based on my criteria. It's not based on popularity. It's not based on looks. It's not based on who your camps are, who give me an interview or none of that. My criteria is based on this. What's the level of competition that you have fought? Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney is a high level of competition. So that's check. That's one check. How many top 10 fighters have you fought? Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney, they both are top 10 fighters. One is a champion and one is a former champion. Did you dominate the weight division? We're gonna see if they're gonna be at that weight division for a long time. Will they dominate? That has yet to be checked. How many career-defining fights have you had? People will say that this fight between Devin Haney and Keyshawn is a career-defining fight for both guys. And did you fight the best in the division? There's an overall consensus that Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis are two of the best guys in the welterweight division. So my boxing criteria is how I judge everything. Notice I ain't say nothing about where a nigga from or what he look like, who his daddy or mama is, or who his training camp is, or which Hall of Fame fighter he trained with. I ain't say none of that shit. But I digress. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis, talk to me.
Yeah, I was listening to the coach, and you know, I don't know if the $3 million offer is true. You know, I was listening to Boxing Voice as well this morning, and I heard what Ness was saying. But that sounds about what Top Rank would offer, you know, one of their fighters. And even this thing going to purse bid, it's kind of like Devin Haney is going to get whatever Devin Haney is going to get, right? Because he gets 75%. So regardless, he's going to, you know what I mean? He ain't really going to really say much about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not to Keyshawn benefit for this to go to purse bid because it's not a fight that's in high demand that somebody going to jump out there and just throw a bunch of money on. Like, you know, Turkey not involved. If Turkey was involved, it wouldn't even be no negotiations. You just ask Keyshawn what you want, Dev what you want, and then we got to fight.
But I don't think
none of that going on right now.
Yeah, but I don't think
none of that going on right now.
I don't think that a purse bid would be to the benefit of neither guy. Because
the fight is not in demand.
Yeah, because if Keyshawn is going to get a low number, that means that the purse bid was won with a low number. Did you get what I'm saying? Let's say they win the purse bid for $5 million. Okay, he gonna get 25% of that, and Devin gonna get 75% of that $5 million. That's still less than what Devin Haney wants to get paid for a fight. This is why when I was telling the guy, I said they both sides had agreed to an extension. a 72-hour extension and seeking they come to a deal. Because even though Devin Haney may get 75%, the question is on the purse bid, 75% of what number?
I know, I understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
But you got to think 75% of $5 million, you know what I mean? And 25% of $5 million is like, man, come on now. Like, I think it's a worse situation for Keshawn overall.
Yeah, it is.
Top Rank historically has never bid, you know what I mean, anything high. So you know they're not going in there with no $5 million. So you can forget that. You know, they already said Dev ain't worth this and this is what we're gonna give them. So you already know they're not bidding high. Teofimo and Kambosos was going for what, $3 or $4 million.
Yeah.
So nobody's gonna bid. Nobody, and all Ness was saying this morning is if Keyshawn did turn down $3 million, in order for you to get that $3 million back, somebody got to bid $12 million. Just so you can get the $3 million back.
Yeah. I caught that. Yeah, somebody got to bid $12 million. And who's going to bid $12 million for a purse bid fight? And you know, I don't think nobody's going to bid $12 million for that fight. So I understand what the coach was saying. He's upset about, hey, well, Bill doing this and doing that in the background. But in reality, both sides lose if you go to a purse bid. Because Devin Haney is accustomed to making a certain amount of money that he got from Turki Al-Sheikh, right? And he's looking to make that type of money somewhere around that ball range. If this fight was to go to a purse bid, and let's say Top Rank or somebody win the purse bid for $5 million. If it's $5 million, you know, my math is correct. 25% of that is like $1.25 million. That'll go to Keshawn, and the other 3.75 will go to Devin Haney. Devin Haney, you think Devin Haney want to get paid $3 million, $3.7 million for a fight at this stage of his career after he's tasted, you know, double-digit, you know, 8-figure dollars money fighting with Turki Al-Sheikh? Of course not.
Yeah, of course not. It doesn't benefit either fighter, but I'm just saying it really doesn't benefit Keyshawn at all. Like, you know, when you push that purse bid, you got to kind of do like Teofimo and Kambosos did, where they had the Triller thing lined up. You know what I mean? They messed that up themselves, but they had Triller lined up to where they had the money that they wanted and they was happy with it. You know what I mean? But Teofimo messed that up, getting sick or something he did, and then they did another purse bid for it. But that's all I'm saying. You gotta already know that somebody gonna give you that money, the money that you want, because it's gonna backfire. You know what I mean? Like, this fight ain't about to get no high numbers.
I mean, hey, Curtis, before you go, what I was trying to ask Coach, he's saying if this fight fall apart, what the Haney's are trying to do is make it seem like, yeah, man, you know, Keyshawn didn't want to fight. He ducked us. And I'm like, how can a fight fall apart when it's going to if you guys cannot come to an agreement, I don't see neither side walking away from a deal, because if Devin Haney say, you know what, we don't like the money, we're going to walk away, he loses his belt. He gets stripped. So I don't see him doing that. And Keyshawn, I guess what they're saying is Keyshawn is going to be the one that's going to walk away because he don't like the money. That'd be dumb, because now you went through all of this and you got an opportunity to fight a guy who, according to what your coach is saying, you very well going to beat or knock out. Then bet on yourself, fight for short money, beat Devin, and then your stock go up, and then you can cash out and go take it to the next level from that standpoint. So it's a lot of stuff that's going on that ain't making no sense.
Yeah, if it happens, it only benefits Top Rank, because then they're gonna put up the $3 million and $4 million that they want to put up and pay Brian Norman and Keyshawn to fight each other to get the belt if Devin walk away. So it ain't like you're still not winning. You're fighting Brian Norman for less money than you would have got for Devin. Like, it's not a win. You know what I mean? So either way it goes, nobody wins in the situation. Devin loses the belt. You fight Brian Norman for less, and you don't get the boost from fighting Devin. You know what I'm saying? Win or lose.
Yeah, but Devin ain't dropping that belt. So my thing is, I heard what he was saying, but I'm like, it really don't matter. They gonna fight each other regardless.
Yeah, Devin would have already dropped it like he did with Sandor Martin.
Because Devin ain't dropping his belt. So the only way this fight don't get made is if Keyshawn walks away and says, we didn't like the money. If he does that, then that destroys him. That destroys Keyshawn.
And I think that's more than likely. I think that's more than likely what they banking on gonna happen, because if they looking at it like, man, if this motherfucker only getting 25%, and we know they ain't nobody gonna bid past $4 million, he gonna walk away. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
All right, salute, fam.
All right.
call from.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up? M1 from the BX.
M1, talk to me.
Yo, coach, I was laughing because when the coach said they stop calling Devin Debo, wasn't you the one that named him that?
No, you know what? I got it from Bill Haney. Bill Haney posted on Twitter last year, I think. Yeah, last year he posted.
I thought that was you.
Yeah, I always said that. I know I popularized it. I'm the one that popularized it. But Bill Haney came up with Debo Haney, and I called Devin Haney Debo Dev, and I told Bill, call him. Y'all already called Devin Haney Dev. Debo Dev sound more gangster than Debo Haney. You get what I'm saying? Debo Haney sounds soft.
You coined it. You made it popular.
Yeah, I made it popular. I didn't invent it, but I made it popular.
Yeah. You was the one that. But yeah. But listen, you know, I like both of them, right? But Keyshawn, the only thing that I see in Keyshawn the last few fights, that when he's not getting his way, like he gets upset. I don't know if you noticed that in the last, like if he's not getting his way, like to me it throws him off. Sometimes if you look at his last fight, like that's what I've been noticing. You know, since he been away from Bomac and stuff. You know, he really if he's gonna fight him, he gotta be really patient because you know Devin is gonna do Devin. He's gonna pull back. He's gonna smuggle him. He's gonna grab him. He's gonna hold him. So he can't get frustrated with that, you know, because if he gets frustrated and he gets thrown off, you know, he could lose certain rounds that, you know, that he could be winning. I don't know if you noticed that. Have you noticed that?
I mean, you know,
in his fight?
I mean, I'm just saying, man, I like to judge fights on a fight-by-fight basis, and you only can judge what a person does his last fight. You know, so his last fight, you know, we saw what Keshawn was able to do. You know, he went 12 rounds with Albright. So styles make fights. So yeah, you know, whatever flaws or certain things that you saw in the past, you know, this fight may be totally different. So we'll see.
No, yeah, I get you. Anyway, yeah, all right, man.
All right, salute, fam.
Good shit though, coach. All right.
Yeah. I just want to see the fight. I ain't got a dog in the race. You know what I mean? Because Carla, hold on. Yeah, I ain't got a dog in the race because I don't know who's gonna win this shit. What I do know is what I've been consistent about. This is the fight that I want to see. I want to see Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney. I've been consistent at saying that. Period. I've been consistent at saying, yeah, the reason why I want to see that fight because that's gonna be a better fight. Keyshawn is a stepper. He's an all-around good fighter. You see what I'm saying? He coming to fight. I don't see Devin Haney having no advantages over Keyshawn Davis outside of maybe ring experience from a pro level standpoint. But I can't say Devin's skills is better than Keyshawn's. I can't say that. I think both of these guys are, you know, both high ring IQs. You know what Devin Haney does have over Keshawn, he has been in more championship fights. He's been on the big stage more so than Keyshawn. So will that have an effect on Keyshawn Davis? I don't know. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, coach? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Quincy. I'm calling from Tampa, Florida. Florida.
Quincy, talk to me. 813, stand up.
813. That's where I'm at. Yes, sir. So real quick, coach, I just want to just share a little bit of my opinion. So if the Shakur and Devin fight is not now, the only reason why I kind of want that fight to be now is because if the fight doesn't happen now, then when will it ever happen? Because this is going to give Shakur an opportunity somewhere down the line to say, oh, he's too big, yada, yada, yada. I do like the Keyshawn and Devin fight, yes, but I do feel like the timing is too soon. I feel like it's too soon.
Too soon for who?
But I'm still excited for the fight. Second.
Too soon for whom?
For Keyshawn to take on so much of a risk so early on in his career. I just feel like it's a little too soon, especially because it's a new weight division. He ain't a champion. His track record of missing weight and not, the things that he got on his plate, I just don't think that the timing makes sense. I do think that the Shakur and Devin fight would make sense because of the weight difference, and Devin is probably only going to get bigger. But the point that I'm getting at is, if the Shakur fight doesn't happen anytime soon, when do you expect to see it to happen? Because I don't.
Man.
Keyshawn Davis.
Shakur fight is off the table. I'm not even thinking about no Shakur Stevenson. He with Zuffa. Right now, I'm focusing on Keyshawn Davis and doggone Devin Haney. I totally disagree with your position. I think Keyshawn Davis is definitely ready. The only way we gonna find out if he's ready or if it's too soon, they got to get in the ring and fight each other. Boxing is about taking risk, and if you're in the fight game and you're not willing to take risk, then you're in the wrong business. So you should never have them the mentality, because Xander Zayas took a risk. Now he was wrong. He didn't listen to Top Rank, but he took a risk. That's what boxing is all about. Somebody got to be willing to take risks.
That is true. Now, being that the fight is taking place and what's going on between Keyshawn and Shakur, do you believe that this is starting to be the start of the fallout of the bromance? Because you know how Keyshawn be saying, oh, he taking a fight, this, that, and the third, and kind of how they just throwing Keyshawn out here, making him the mandatory. Do you feel as though this is the start of a fallout?
No, I'm gonna say this in closing because I got other calls. I'm totally against the bromance shit. Like, fam, I mean, like, to me, it's obvious Shakur Stevenson is putting the other fighters in front of him as a shield. I honestly feel that way based on things that he said out of his mouth and based on his actions. And I don't care how nobody feels about that. That's how I feel about it. And I want Keyshawn to get from under that big bro, little bro shit. Like, both of you niggas around the same age, all that shit there. Come on, fam. Like, that shit right there. I mean, Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see what's going on in that situation. Keyshawn got to be his own man. I'm not Shakur Stevenson's little brother and being up on another nigga wing. He need to be his own man and be a stepper and go do what you need to do. But salute to you, fam. I ain't talking about this. I've been consistent at saying that. I'm from the old school, so I see shit totally different. All this new age, all this new school shit with that's my brother. I ain't gonna never fight you. I'm in love with you. You fed me oodles and noodles when we was coming up in the amateurs, and you bought me some draws and I ain't had no draws, and just all the things you done for me. Yeah, no, I ain't about on that old soft ass shit. That shit's soft. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, it's Corey. How you doing?
Corey, talk to me.
You bought me some draw.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, check this out, right? So, look, bro. I respect Keyshawn's position and everything because I can kind of see how he's looking at it. Mm. He's measuring himself from a talent perspective. He's like, look, my nigga, this dude ain't better than me. I'm not going to, if he turned down the money, I don't know. We really ain't seen nothing, concrete to say he turned down $3 million, right? But from his perspective as a fighter, he like, look, man, this dude can't mess with me, bro. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to do some damage. I'm going to bring some ass with me. Y'all got to pay me for that. Mm-hmm. And I understand his position on it because, okay, Dev is this and Dev is that. But what people got to understand when people saying he ain't ready, before Tyson became what he was, before Floyd became what he was, before Bud became what he was, Earl Spence, any of them, it was a group of motherfuckers that was on top of them. Them niggas had to go get them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with what Keyshawn, like, man, look, fuck these 15 fights. From a talent perspective, this dude can't beat me. And he feels like he bring more value to the fight. I respect that. He ain't scared. Shakur is scared. I don't mean to bring his name up, but he's scared. I ain't gonna get in him. But this kid coming with some thump with him, and he ready to rock. He like, bro, I ain't finna take no peanut for y'all to do me wrong. But I just think in the future, these fighters gotta protect themselves by, being careful with who they sign with. Because if you signing with a promotional company that's not accustomed to paying, that don't like to pay top dollar for fights, I wouldn't fuck with them. I wouldn't sign with them because it's going to get to a point where the fighter going to fight, he going to become who he going to become, and his values and the way he fights, his value is gonna outweigh that contract he signed, because who he become as a fighter. You know what I'm saying, Coach? I don't know, bro, but that's just my take on it, big dog.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to Corey from Miami. Well, in the sport of boxing, just like any business, the market dictates what you get paid. Meaning you pay like you weigh. If you have a demand, if you have a $10 million a fight demand from the public, then yeah, you should get paid $10 million. Why? Because your ticket sales are reflecting that. Your pay-per-view sales or whatever economic metrics that they use to justify paying you a certain amount of money outside of a turkey Island sheet, then yeah, I understand that. So Carla, hold on. So basically, the market dictates what you should get paid. You get what I'm saying? Anything outside of turkey Island sheet, the market dictates that. The market meaning the people who are willing to pay, the paying public. Turkey Island sheet, it ain't no market. They just gonna pay you $10 million, $20 million just to get in the ring and fight, and they're gonna lose money. They're gonna be in the red by eight figures. You see what I'm saying? Because they're willing to take the economic bloodbath in order to get the impressions and get the content for now. You get what I'm saying? So that's their business strategy. It is what it is. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
How you doing today, sir?
Good.
All right. Coach, I want to share with you and everybody. Today is my 50th birthday, and I retire in 2.5 hours. Yes, sir. Anyway, I had the coach talking. He had some valid points. I agree with him 100% with Devo Dead not pressing nobody, but the coach is not saying that Keyshawn clearly stepped the line, and they need to take that fight no matter what. That's how I see it. And he was talking about ring generalship. They need to get in the ring and show us. It's the only way we're going to find out. So the $3 million, then for me, that was a great offer for him. Yeah, I don't know if he turned that down.
Listen, I get what you're saying about the $3 million. I want to stop you right there. I don't know if that. Okay. I don't know if those are the facts. I'm hearing that's what Blue Blood Sports TV is saying, and that's what Nestor Gibbs is saying, and I think that's what Bill Haney tweeted out there. I can go on his page and see. I think that's what he put out there. So we're hearing it from one side, and I always like to hear both sides of the coin, because you can make a decision based on what one side is saying, and that may be true or may not be true. So I don't know. I'm not stamping he turned down $3 million or he did this and that. I don't know, because it's coming from Bill Haney. So not saying that Bill Haney is lying, but I'm saying I have to be able to cross-reference it. That's all I'm saying. I know Bill is at the table, but I haven't confirmed it. It's coming from one side. So to be fair, I need to see something else. And I spoke to the people at Top Rank, and they haven't told me that, because that's the other half of the equation. Top Rank.
I got you. Yeah. Yes, sir. But I've been doing this boxing shit for a long time, and I don't know everything. What I do know is that Keyshawn will take this fight. Keyshawn, again, it's a great opportunity for him. The boy wins, and the sky's the limit, coach. He might become, he will become a superstar. Mm-hmm. And then he's in the driver's seat, and he's in full control of his career, and then he calls the shot. So in this fight, I still favorite Devo there, 70-30. For me, Devo's a true professional. He's disciplined. He never missed weight. Great footwork. He's got one of the best jobs in the game, high IQ. And when it comes to running the clock, he's an expert. And that's how he beats you. So for Keyshawn to win this fight, man, hey, you got to stay busy up there, man. You know what I'm saying? And bring your A game. Make it a fight if you have to. If you have to fight dirty, do that too. Frustrate your opponent. But I got a question for you, coach. If Keyshawn, we know that fucking Shakur is scared to fight Devin. So here's my question to you: if Keyshawn knocks out Debo Dev, should we rank Keyshawn higher than Shakur? What do you think?
Well, when you say we, you talking about your personal pound for pound list, or you saying we as an overall Ring magazine, or what do you mean by we?
In general. Okay, the pound for pound list in general. What do you think about that?
Yeah, if he knock out Devin Haney, yeah. I don't know. I don't agree with Shakur being number 3 myself. I don't even agree with that. To be fair, I don't even agree with him being number 3. So, but if Keyshawn Davis was to knock out Devin Haney, I would, by him. Damn, that's a good question, bro.
Bro. That's a big win, bro.
That's a big. That's a good question. I got to think about that. I got to think about that.
Because Shakur beat what's his name, Teal, easy, but this Debo Dez is a way better fighter than Teal. This is a big win, bro.
Yeah,
that's my personal opinion. Yeah. If he knocks him out, we got to rank him higher, man. Because Shakur, he's scared to fight Devin, man. That's what I'm saying. But that's my call. Respect from New York. Peace.
Yeah, so I mean it is what it is. What again, bro? Like, to me, all this shit is a nothing burger. You know why it's a nothing burger? Because these dudes are negotiating. This is the dialogue that I know that my good brother Bill Haney want us to have. He want to have us engaged. He want us to have us talking about the numbers, who turned down what, this and that. That's what he wants, and we're gonna give him what he wants. That's a good thing. So I'll call it. Hold on. So that's what this is all about. Me personally, as I said before, I don't get a cut of any of the money. I don't know what's going on. It's two sides to the equation. Jay Prince ain't coming over here talking to us. And you know who can clear this up today? Bill Haney. As you guys know, I called Bill on the show. He didn't answer the phone because I'm going to ask him directly. I'm going to ask Bill Haney directly. Hey, Blue Blood Sports TV reported that Keyshawn Davis turned down $3 million. Is that true? Who offered him $3 million and when did he turn it down? Bam. Hey, Jay Prince ain't never coming over here, but if he did, I would ask him that. So Bill Haney could have cleared that up with him and the other. He could have cleared that up, but he didn't answer the phone. So I mean, it is what it is. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Dino from San Diego. What up, Coach?
Dino, talk to me.
We got Mob Ties Tay in the chat, man. Tell him call in and let us know what the business is. But no, on another note, Coach, these boys are scared, man. They scared of Big Debo, man. They scared of Big Debo. Shakur. I call him Shakur Mayweather Promotions Stevenson because all he doing is matchmaking these fights that he don't want because he's scared. And we know Mayweather, all he do is find fighters and shelf them so they don't never be better than he was. Keyshawn scared of me, Coach. You was talking all this. You was, you know what I'm saying, Lewis Crocker, Devin Haney yelling from the waterfalls and shit. Now all of a sudden you quiet. We don't hear from you. I need that same energy we had 2 months ago from you. They scared. And the only thing I want to say, Coach, Debo knocking Keyshawn Davis. That's my call, Coach.
That's Lou Phil. Hey, that's the second person I heard say that. They said, yeah, man, Debo, you don't be surprised if Debo knock Keyshawn out now. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, dog. But listen, I'm listening to Keyshawn Davis, coach, right? He said, yeah, man, when have you ever seen Devin Haney do this? When Devin Haney got doggone Regis program hurt, what you think would have happened to Keyshawn when he got hurt? I said, yeah, I think Keyshawn would have finished. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? And I remember when that happened because I was telling Bill, I say, listen, y'all could have made how you have a memorable fight. One of the ways is you do something to a fighter that no one has ever done to him. You stop him. And Regis program was there to be stopped that entire fight. When I interviewed Bill, I got the interview on my channel. This is exactly what he said. That's when he told me about all of the tools that Devin Haney has at his disposal. He said, Devin got a warehouse full of tools. And he said, let me ask you a question. He said, will a mechanic, he said, if the job only required a screwdriver, would you bring a hammer? the job only required a screwdriver. He said if a fighter, the Regis program couldn't get around the screwdriver, so there was no need to hit him with the hammer. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, man, you supposed to hit his ass with the hammer, got it over with, because you don't get paid for overtime. And I remember me and Bill was having this discussion, and I think it was just a contrast of styles, because I was telling Bill, I say, man, some people would say you coach scary. Like, if your fighter got a dude dead in the water, he got to finish him. You know, and the reason why I want to see, Carla, hold on. The reason why I want to see Keyshawn and Devin, because I think Keyshawn is that guy that's going to try to finish. So when you're fighting a guy who trying to take your whole neck off and he has skills, it's going to make us see another side of Devin Haney that people can say, God damn, I didn't know he can do that. Oh shit, I didn't know he can do that. Damn, look how he made Keyshawn Davis look. But it's going to take another fighter, like Bill Haney said, if the fighter's going to have to bring those tools out. So I think that fighter, Keyshawn, is the one that's going to bring the tools out, whether he win or lose. Don't know. You get what I'm saying? So, Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Coach, it's Mason from Flint, Michigan. What's going on with you?
Mason, talk to me.
Listen, man, I'm with you, man, when it comes to this whole who turned down what and who want what for the fight. These niggas should fight for a goddamn book of food stamps for all I give a fuck. I just want to see the scrap. And after watching your man's, what's his name, Coach Dorsett?
Yes, sir.
After watching him come all unraveled on the show, I said, oh, shit, Bill got the nigga. Bill got him, man. And he talking to us like we don't know Bill do mental gymnastics. It's like, nigga, you ain't telling us nothing new. We know this shit.
Yeah.
So, I think with him already being in his head, Keyshawn already down 2 rounds. But going back to my nigga, you get what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Keyshawn down 2 rounds. It's the same shit with Senior, man. Senior was, on every podcast talking about Norman Jr. was going to do this. Norman Jr. going to do that. Had us convinced, had me convinced. I put $100 on Norman Jr. knocking out these damn. I swear to God, I did.
Hey, bro.
And I was. Go ahead, Coach.
No, I'm saying hearing him, I told him when I was interviewing him. I like, man, you remind me, boy, you reminded me of Brad Nova Senior. When the last time you ever seen Devin Haney knock anybody out? Matter of fact, Keyshawn do everything better than Devin Haney. God damn it, he jabbed better than Devin Haney. He got better footwork. He can fight on the front foot and the back foot. He got better defense. He got a better chin. He got a killer instinct. Ring got you. And it reminded me. I was like, man.
Bro, that shit was Brian Norman Sr. word for word. Word for fucking word. Huh? But yeah, that's my call, Coach. I'm going to get with you in a minute, my nigga.
Yeah, hey, man, shout out to Mason, man. Flint, stand up. I say, man, bro, shit got me. Hey, listen. Hey, so when he said that what I was trying to tell him. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie, dog, you understand, but he ain't better than Brian Newman Senior, boy. That nigga, goddamn, Devin Haney ain't never did shit. You know what I mean? He ain't sleeping nobody. What you think my son gonna do to him when he catch him? I was like that. I said, man, so I'm in. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, fam. I just try to get the brother to pay, man. You got to pipe down a little bit, man, because, the shit don't work out. They're going to go back to this, what you said online. That's what I'm trying to tell them. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
So, what it do?
What your name is, brother?
This is Ramon from Pensacola.
Oh, Ramon, talk to me, bro.
Man, what it do, Coach? Man, I need some clarity, man. I be coming to you for my boxing clarity. I need to know, Coach, is Keyshawn scared? Is he ducking? Is he begging for money? Like what is it? Because at first, I believe like a month ago, Keyshawn got on live screaming for 2 hours straight. Devin, come fight me. Come bully me. Yeah. Leave my little big brother alone, please. I beg you. Yeah. And now, a few days ago, now you talking about, oh, please leave me alone. Anything but let's fight. anything, coach. I mean, the nigga got so many excuses. The nigga told Bill to get out his DM. Didn't he tell Bill to stand on his word?
Yeah.
What is the word, coach? Let me know what the hell is the word.
I listened to the entire thing, and what I did was, because I saw a lot of content creators, they were taking out certain bits and pieces and saying that, hey, Devin, Keyshawn is scared, he don't want to fight him, he said this, but they didn't play the entire thing. So I listened to the entire thing, and he did say that, he said that when I beat your son ass, like that's what he consistently kept saying, that when I beat your son ass, I want you to promote me and this and that. You're a great promoter. Having me and Devin, he said that, but he also said when I beat your son ass, he said that. So I don't think he's scared. I don't think he's scared. Yeah.
Okay. Well, coach, I just need a fight. I'm tired of these niggas making this long soap opera. At this point, we can write a book on how long it takes for a nigga to fight Devin Haney. Yeah. God damn, can we get a contract signed? Can we get a date? Anything? Can we get anything other than a tweet? Because at this point, I'm sick of Devin, I'm sick of Bill, and anybody who's trying to fight Devin, I'm sick of them.
We gonna get some clarity. We gonna get some clarity, brother. Just get about tomorrow. Tomorrow is supposed to be the first bid, so we gonna get some clarity. We gonna get some. Y'all hold on. Hey, we're gonna get some clarity. I promise y'all. It's gonna get some clarity. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Buck from Philly.
What your name is, brother?
Buck, and I'm from Philly.
Shout out to Buck from Philly. Talk to me.
Yo, bro, I keep hearing this. Everybody's scared of Debo shit. All right, cool. Since everybody, Keyshawn scared of him, Shakur scared of him, right, y'all? We got a belt, a WBO and a WBA belt at 154. We on the list. Shout out to Blue. Hey, I don't want that fucking smoke. And I was on the boxing with it. I told Bill Haney that on the phone. I said, yo, what's up? You keep calling everybody out but Boots. He was at the fight. Y'all left before the first round was over. Because they definitely did. Isaiah was the one, you know they was hopping in that ring. Anyway.
They was at the fight?
Yeah, they was at the fight. They left at the first round like Canelo did when Benavidez fought.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know they was at the fight.
Yeah, and you know the Dyers would have won. They would have been the first ones in that ring. But like I said, and I gotta chill on my man Lil Macho. That's his top 3 pound for pound. He's a 4 division champion. It's probably like only one I can think off the top of my head in boxing right now is anyway. So I thought pound for pound means multiple division champion, 4 divisions. I mean, if there's only 2 of them off the top of my head, I mean you got to be in the top list. But hey, that coach, bro, that's crazy. As soon as you started saying, yo, you're doing senior shit all over again. You was literally just talking about that shit. And he popped right up. I said, oh my God. I said, here we go. I said, they don't learn, do they?
He very well may be right. Again, as I said before, I'm not one of these radical fans that hey, yo, man, you know, Devin gonna do this and Keyshawn gonna do that. I'm like, I understand boxing. I'm like, you know what? This is a good fight between both guys. I like Keyshawn Davis' style. He's one of my favorite fighters. Hell, I paid to go see him fight. I paid to go see Devin Haney fight when he fought Ryan Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I paid to go to these fights. And I'm like, I just like the stylistic matchup. Styles make fights. And to me, like people say Keyshawn is scared. And I'm like, scared of what? Like, what is there to be scared of? Like, why would he be scared of Devin Haney? Like, I don't understand that. I really don't. Like, I can see if someone is underskilled.
Killing people in the ring. I can
see
people in the ring.
I can see if someone wasn't as skilled and he's fighting a guy that's levels from a skill set above him and he don't stand a snowball chance in hell in winning. No, like Keyshawn Davis is just as skilled as Devin Haney. I don't see that. I don't see that.
Hey, listen, I'm not the biggest Keyshawn fan. I don't see all the hype behind him. To me, my personal opinion, I think Africa better than both of them. I think he better than Haney, and I think he beat Haney and like you said, style makes fight. That's just my personal opinion. I don't see the hype. So, but I definitely don't think he's scared of him. He just want to get more money. What's wrong with that? It's part of the negotiation. Somebody come to you with $3 million for the first offer or whatever offer it was. You're going to try to get more. Why the fuck ain't you? You'll be stupid not to. If they come in with you with $3 million,
You better, I need 4, I need 5.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's worth it, but shit, that's his business. That's his career. And we just got to sit back and see if he fall on his face or he going to be laughing at us.
All right, salute,
why
fam.
they call you coach, bro?
Huh?
Why they call you coach? You coach the team or something, bro?
No, I was a strength and conditioning coach.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I was wondering,
Not
we got a little mini football team?
Yeah, not in boxing though. Not in boxing. Just powerlifting.
All right.
Yeah, I had my own strength and
Shout
conditioning
out to you,
business
bro.
for like 17 years. So.
I appreciate the call, bro.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out the Buck from Philly. So my thing is this here, right? I don't see, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I don't see him, neither one of these guys being scared of each other. Because you have to, you gotta take risk in order to define your greatness. You can't say you're a legacy fighter like Devin Haney is considered a legacy fighter and be afraid to fight the other top guys. And you can't want to be mentioned as a legacy fighter and be afraid the guy who's the champion in the new division. You get what I'm saying? I don't buy the notion that Keyshawn Davis is afraid of Devin Haney. I know that's what part of the pro Haney channels and fans are saying. I get that. I understand that. And I understand why you think like that because of what's being put out there from Bill. I get that. However, I'm not buying that. I'm just saying I'm not buying that. You get what I'm saying? I think they're going to fight, bro. I honestly think they're going to fight. I really believe that. I'm not buying that. It sounds good, but I'm not buying that. I'll call it, hold on. Now, if Keyshawn Davis just say, if he walk away, now if Keyshawn Davis, let's say he walk away from this, I ain't trying to fight Devin, I don't like the money, I walk away, now I can say, you know what, I think that motherfucker was scared, he walked away. You can say that. I ain't got no argument on that because he walked away. But until Keyshawn Davis walks away, I can't say that. I need to physically see him walk away from this for me to come to that conclusion. That's all I'm saying. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Keshawn from Chicago.
Kayvon from Chicago, talk to me.
Devin is going to cookie, son, man. I've been watching Mill City the past 3 days. I'm tired of seeing the coach. I said, let me come to 2 Media. He comes over here today. Bill is in his head. He's in his head. It's just like Brian. When I see you laughing with him, he making jokes. I said, this is going to go like Brian Williams. I know it is. I already know it is. It's over. I really wanted Shakur versus Devin because those are my 2 favorite fighters right there. I think that's the one. But I think Keyshawn and Dev is going to be a good fight. I got Devin winning though, man. That's all I got to say, cuz.
All right, salute, fam. And if you got Devin winning, there's nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you got Devin Haney beating Keyshawn Davis. But if you got Keyshawn Davis beating Devin Haney, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. The only way we're going to come to a conclusion as to who is the best between the two, they have to fight each other. That's always been my position since I started this channel. They got to get in there and fight each other, bro. Simple as that. That's the only way we're going to come to a conclusion. I don't believe in hypothetical boxing matches. What you think going to happen if he hit him with this? You know, it wasn't like, I don't do that. Like you'll get, put it this way. Just like the coach said, well, if Keyshawn would have hurt Brian Norman, what you think Keyshawn would? Don't you think Keyshawn would have finished him? And I said, I don't know about that. And then he looked at me like I was bullshitting. And the reason why I say I don't know about that is because I'm not underestimating Brian Norman's ability to be able to survive. If it could be a situation where he could survive that round and come out, and I don't been watching boxing too long. Yeah, you might have knocked out them other guys and finished those other guys, but I gotta rate, okay, what level, if I deem Brian Norman as a higher caliber competition than the other guys Keyshawn fought, then I gotta pretty much factor all of that in as well. You know, just because, okay, if this guy, he would have did this. He probably could have done it, but I'm not sure about that. Because if he survived that round, then what? There's no guarantees in boxing. The only thing guaranteed is when the two guys get in the ring and then we actually see the conclusion of it. That's the only thing that's guaranteed. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just the way I see it. You get what I'm saying? But I get what he's saying. I will say this. Keyshawn Davis is a finisher type fighter. If he have a fighter hurt, what his coach was saying, Coach Dorsett was saying is if he have a fighter hurt, he is going to finish him. Unlike Devin Haney, if Devin Haney has a fighter hurt, he's not going to finish him. He just wants to, Devin Haney is a 12-round fighter. He's going to go 12 rounds pretty much whoever he's in the ring with. And he's conditioned to go 12 rounds. That's his style of fighting. Did you get what I'm saying? Keyshawn Davis can go 12. Well, we saw him go, did he go 12 his last fight? I think we saw him go 12 his last fight with Nia Albright. He can go 12, but his style of fighting is different. He goes about it more methodical, try to break you down, and every punch has a purpose and have meaning, and he's trying to stop you, get you out of there. He's not trying to go overtime. Devin is different. As Bill Haney say, well, you got 36 minutes to figure it out. So it's two different style fighters. So me knowing that, I'm like, that's why I say, like the brother called, he said when he liked Keyshawn, he wanted to see Devin and Shakur, them his two favorite fighters. And from a stylistic standpoint, when I ask you, okay, cool, you like Devin and Keyshawn, you like Devin and Shakur fight, I say, what's Devin Haney's style? Devin Haney is a pure boxer. A counter-punching pure boxer. He can fight on the front foot. He can fight on the front foot, but he primarily, he's a counter-puncher. He gonna give you lateral movement. He gonna feint you. Devin Haney, you always gotta be thinking in there with that motherfucker. He gonna run the clock. If he land more punches than you in that particular round, you know what I mean? He gonna run the clock. Well, I don't land more punches than him in this round. I'm up this round. He understands this. The mental aspect inside the ring. I don't hit this motherfucker 5-6 times. He ain't hit me but one time. Then he gonna run the clock. If we get close, we're gonna tie up, make the referee break us apart. We're gonna reset and do it all over again. Do-si-do and all of that, right? He's that type of horse. Keyshawn Davis is a different type of horse. Shakur Stevenson, what is Shakur Stevenson? Shakur Stevenson is a counter-punching pure boxer. So I've come to the conclusion based on me knowing that I don't want to see two counter-punching pure boxers because you're going to see a whole lot of waiting, fainting. I'm waiting on you to throw so I can throw. I'm waiting on you to, you know what I mean? You're going to see a whole lot of that because both of those guys are, and Shakur don't want to get hit at all. And guess what? And if he don't want you to hit him, you ain't going to hit that motherfucker because it's jump back game serious. Now, will he fight Devin on the front foot and all that? Like, bro, to me, I don't thought about this fight 1,000 times in my head. I don't want to see that shit. Not saying that if that fight get made, but forget Shakur. I don't even want to talk about him. Right now, we focusing on Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis. That's the fight. Tomorrow, we going to see what's up. we going to find out what other narrative or what other shit. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 1,000 things said from the time I end this live show till tomorrow. It's going to be 1,000 things said. This nigga scared. This dude ducking. He really don't want the smoke. He A, B, C, and D. And I'm like, I'm going to say this in closing. Shout out to Felicia, St. Louis. I'm going to say this in closing. What I noticed about listening to some of those guys who call the boxing boys, and just not only just the boxing boys, but on social media in general, especially on Twitter. I still call it Twitter, X, right? I think a lot of you guys, y'all don't want to see the fight. Y'all like to argue about fantasy matches. Y'all like to argue about, well, shit, you know, what you think Devin gonna do when he get in there with Keyshawn, or what you think Keyshawn gonna do to Devin? I don't think y'all really want to see the fight. Y'all just want to fight about hypotheticals. You know, what gonna happen in this situation. Y'all like to fight about hypothetical shit. You don't want to see the fight. You just want to argue about hypothetical matches. I noticed that. I've been studying a lot of these guys online. Niggas just want to argue about, do you want to see the fight? Yeah, but anytime a motherfucker say but, I want y'all to understand this here. Language 101. Backhanded compliments. Anytime a motherfucker say, yeah, but, you know, when they say, and if you're going to hear that all the time, yeah, but on social media, yeah, but, what you think gonna happen if he do this? Yeah, but what you think gonna happen if he do that? Yeah, but he might not be ready. Yeah, he good, but you get what I'm saying? It's like they build you up 1 minute and then tear you down the next minute. He really ain't ready for that. I don't even know why he over there trying to fight such and such. He really should be doing this. And I'm like, nigga, do you want them to fight or you don't want them to fight? Because you make an argument for your man's beating this dude up in one breath, but then you, on the next argument, you say, well, you know what, dog? Well, shit, he really ain't ready for this. What he should be doing, he need to work his way up to that. And I'm like, nigga, do you want to see the fight or not? And social media, since I've been on YouTube, these boxing fans online, these digital boxing fans have been consistent at doing that. Yeah, but. Yeah, but. Yeah, but. Nigga, ain't no motherfucking buts. We need to know if this motherfucker ready or not. If there's an overall consensus that this dude is better, is Godzilla, and there's an overall consensus that this dude is King Kong, then King Kong and Godzilla got to fight each other. Ain't no goddamn buts. If the nigga is what you say he is, he gonna show it in the ring. We gonna find out. That's where I come from. That's the school I come from. I'm not worried about, well, this nigga turned this down. Well, that dude did that. And, you know, this what they said in negotiations. Man, fuck all of that. Man, when these niggas gonna fight? Because as I said before, when Crawford fought Errol Spence, when Crawford fought Canelo, and when any other fighter fights any other fighter, I have a saying that I say over here, and people who've been over here or listening to my channel, they know this saying. This term I say, when two fighters fight each other, that's the fight that end all doubts. That's going to clear up everything. I can sit here and argue about how good Devin Haney is all day. I can sit here and argue about how good Keyshawn Davis is all day. But guess what's going to clear all doubt? You're going to find out if you're a Devin Haney fan, you're going to find out if you're wrong or right when Keyshawn Davis and Devin fight each other. If you're a Keyshawn Davis fan, you're gonna find out if you're wrong or right when Devin Haney fight Keyshawn Davis. That's the only way you're gonna know if you're right or not. And me as a boxing fan, I want to see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I don't want to argue about. I'm not gonna give you a compelling argument. Yeah, man, and Devin do this. And what you think gonna happen when he touch him with this and that? I said, well, I want to find out. That's it. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, niggas don't like y'all some coward fan bases, fam. And this ain't no disrespect to the fans who do that, but some of y'all some coward fan bases. You ain't got no faith in your guy like that. Cause I hear how some of y'all be talking on these different platforms. I be watching. I'm back watching boxing content again. I be looking at chats and stuff. I know what's going on. You know, digital shootouts. I'm like, when these niggas gonna fight, dog? You know what I mean? You know, the money, this and that. Again, they negotiating. They gonna work something out. I want y'all to understand something. Bill Haney and Jay Prince are friends. You got two black fighters in their 20s, in their prime, getting ready to fight each other. Can we celebrate that? Fuck what Bill Haney say. Fuck what Keyshawn Davis trainer say, Coach Dorsett. Can we celebrate two black fighters getting in the ring fighting each other? It's the same shit I said when Crawford and Spence was fighting each other. But while I was going to war digitally with the aerosexuals, a name that I coined, that came from me, Coach Malachi. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, fam, like I wanna see these niggas fight, bro. I ain't got a dog in the race. I'm not from Virginia, Norfolk, and I'm not from the Bay. I don't pledge allegiance to certain active fighters. I pledge allegiance to the sport of boxing. That's why I have a boxing criteria. That's why we have commandments. I'm dead serious about the criteria and the commandments. I'm serious on that because that's the foundation of TMP, True Media Podcast. That's the foundation of True Media Podcast. The boxing criteria and the commandments. I mean, you know, the gang goofy shit, you know, the gossip and all that shit, that's cool. The tabloid shit, that's cool. You know, we cover some of that as well. But we know we leave that to the tabloid channels for most of the time. I don't do the rage baiting type stuff. Some motherfuckers, you know, like some motherfuckers want the rage bait to get motherfuckers. Then some motherfuckers just gonna get mad at anything. Like I'm in the media, I do this shit. So I know when hit pieces are being put out on certain people. I know what a hit piece is. I can literally take other motherfuckers' content and be like, nah, dog, every time you talk about this particular individual, it's slanted. It's always slanted to the left. That's how you know when a motherfucker say, no, I ain't really like that. I'm objective. I'm just doing A, B, C, and D. I'm just keeping it real. No, you're not. Because every time you talk about this particular subject matter, it's always slanted against this guy. So if you keeping it real to the left. And instead of you being honest, being man enough to say, yeah, man, I'm always gonna write hit pieces about the nigga. I don't like the nigga, and I ain't gonna say nothing good about him. And if I do say something good about him, it's gonna be backhanded compliments. Nigga, just say that because the people see what's going on. You ain't fooling nobody, nigga. I get it. You're trying to get your money. Waiting on Google to drop that check on the 21st. I get it. I understand. You gotta feed your sheep. Feed them. They hungry. They want it. But don't try to convince me of that shit, because I know what you're doing. You dig? Let's give everybody a round of applause. You get what I'm saying? So, you know. This person say Coach pledged allegiance to Bud when he was an active fighter. No, I wasn't. I pledged allegiance to my boxing criteria. Bud Crawford checked all of the boxes in the boxing criteria. Now, was he my favorite fighter? Yes. But who did you pledge allegiance to? Boots? Because see, what y'all do is this. Y'all be pledging allegiance to certain niggas, and because I don't agree with you, now I'm pledging allegiance to the guy that you don't like. Pretty sure you a Bud Crawford, you don't like Crawford. That's fine. I don't give a fuck neither way. Who you like? But you over here watching me. Continue to do that. What your name is? Nikki? Yeah, continue watching me, Nikki. You just mad because I didn't get on the Bud Crawford hate train. So as long as I was making content hating on Crawford, you didn't have a problem with that. You ain't telling Fag none that. You want I hate Terrence Crawford content from me. You're not going to get that. You can get that from Fag 9. You can get that from the LDBC. You can get that from other niggas. You just a Crawford hater, that's all. That's all. Crawford probably beat, he probably beat all of the guys that you were picking to beat him. I get it, I understand. I know. You hurt. And now he retired. But what you got to say about Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis? Nothing. True. Keep hiding behind that avatar. They show they hate every day. They hate Black Freezer. Boy, they hate Black Freezer because he beat their favorite fighters, beat their ass. Now they still mad. But you over here watching me. You dig? Anyways, y'all know what time it is, man. I want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
And check this out. If you look at my content, guess what? Fanon, Blue Blood Sports TV, Boxing Boys, Janitor Fardy, all these guys got more Bud Crawford content than I do. All of those channels got more Terrence Crawford videos than I do. How is that? Fanon got more Terrence Crawford videos. Boston Ego got more Terrence Crawford videos than I do. I'm talking about in the 5.5 year span that I've been on. Look and see who got more videos on Crawford. It ain't me. So what you saying is cap. Literally. He say the roll to take film crew. Man, shit. All these niggas, listen, these niggas got way more Bud Crawford content than I do. Way more. Every other video, you know, oh, Crawford this, he on snack. Oh, shit, he fighting him at the right time. Oh, shit, he got rocked. Oh, shit, he overrated. Oh, shit, we don't like him. Oh, shit, we don't like his mama. Oh, like, bro, like, literally, I've been doing this shit a while. I'm telling you, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I will body your bitch ass on this shit. You will get bodied. If you ever got the clit, the titties, if you're a woman, to ever call this show, I will body your ass. Send you back home to your mammy house. Like, this shit too easy. I can pull them niggas, all them niggas I named shit up. I can pull they shit up and I got proof. Literally. It is what it is. Anyways, shout out to MB. MB, what's going on? Hey, look here, fam. Y'all drop your cities. We need to know where y'all from. Let me see if we got any more cash apps. I've been doing this shit a while, dog, so I know these motherfuckers very well. I've been doing this shit a while, fam. I know you motherfuckers like the back of my hand. Literally. I studied you. I studied all the bots. I know who's who. I studied all that, studied your patterns. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Literally. Know you very well. You get what I'm saying? Hey, man, shout out to the real McCoy. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a damn dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, what up, coach? He said, what's up with the Marty guy from Philly? Yeah, I don't even listen to his content, to be honest with you. So he said, I don't click on the videos because, one, I just don't subscribe to that. What you say, coach? No, he just a Terrence Crawford hater. Like, it's a bunch of these channels. Some of them folded, but these motherfuckers and they just don't like Crawford. And there's nothing wrong with that. And they feel if you don't make disparaging videos about Crawford, that you kind of like riding his job. But they don't never say that to the guys who making disparaging videos about Crawford. For motherfuckers who say they don't like Crawford so much, he moves the needle every time you mention his name. As I said before, if my channel was really a Terrence Crawford channel, how many Terrence Crawford videos I have, and compare that to Fagnon, Janitor Fardy, any LDBC channel, Boston Shigo, Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack. Just do a comparison. You would think the guy who ever have the most videos of Crawford, that's the ones who capping for him and gonna ride for him. Because they have monetized his name. Yeah, I hate Terrence Crawford YouTube channels. That's all. And if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Just say that. Cause nigga, we know what it is. You did. You know, Bud my guy. To make no secret about that. But this ain't no Bud Crawford channel. I can easily make it a Bud Crawford channel. But you know, that ain't my thing. My thing is I love boxing more than I love an individual fighter. I do have my favorite fighters, but my favorite fighters are based on my criteria. A nigga who ain't got no boxing criteria can't tell me shit. You ain't got no boxing criteria. Shut the fuck. Don't even speak to me. You can't tell me nothing. You ain't got no criteria. Anyway, shout out to Felicia from St. Louis.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to South Dakota.
Hey, okay.
We got South Dakota. We got shout out to Ramon, Pensacola.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the DMV.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who else we have? He said Crawford retired. Yeah, he retired. They can't stop talking about him. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Lafayette, Louisiana.
Hey, okay.
He said, Coach, don't forget to pull up them videos. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see. I gotta remind these motherfuckers, man. Like, nah, that ain't it. I gotta remind these motherfuckers, like when I say this it right here, I gotta remind these motherfuckers, like, bro, when I say I'm true to this shit, hold on. I gotta show y'all this. I'm glad that brother reminded me of that, because I forgot. Like, this some old shit. Right? Like, this what I do, fam. Fam, this what I do. Like this, when I say I established this shit, I established this shit. I don't destroy every fan base. Hey, you know what? Hey, you know I'm strapped up. Y'all know I'm strapped up. Strapped up and skied up. We don't even play over here, boy. You know, you watch the YouTube boxing. It's the safest community on the planet. Ain't nobody gonna do shit to nobody. True. They do a whole lot of threatening, though. I'm the only black content creator that's gotten threatened. The fuck you talking about? The only black content creator that I know of in boxing that have consistently gotten threatened. From aerosexuals, PBC guys, LDBC. Literally, I bodied every last one of them. I'm not the 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Play with your mama. Literally. Let me show y'all some old shit, though. No, I'm not him. I swear to God, I'm not him. I'm not him, bro. I'm not him. Not to be fucked with. Now, you know, you might get a gun pointed at the camera. You know, you might have some niggas, a group of niggas, you know, who may go live and talk bad about you. They may talk gangster, but that's as far as that shit gonna go. I can promise you that. True. Because them niggas ain't trying to get killed. Them niggas ain't trying to get fucked up. Them niggas ain't trying to go to jail. They ain't trying to do no time, but they ain't trying to do no time. Trust me, they ain't trying to do no time now. They ain't trying to do no time. They ain't trying to get fucked up because they don't know how that shit what the outcome gonna be. You know what I mean? So I'm just letting you know right now. Ain't nobody trying to do that shit. They ain't trying to do that. They not. Trust me. Rolling with my motherfucking strap on. Bro, I ain't gonna play the music because it's copyrighted music. But I was playing on Spice One. I had the Spice One playing right here. You get what I'm saying? I had Spice One right here playing. Drew, don't get me started. That's it. You don't got me started now. Y'all let them know. We strapping up. Yeah, like, bro, like these digital gangsters in these chats, little bro, like, I bodied these dudes, fam. Like, this shit like taking candy from a baby. I told you, boy, we finna ride. We finna ride right now. What's up? Finna shoot. Damn. What's up? I'm cocking it back, Drew. What's up? What you talking about? Huh? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, like, bro, like, fam, like I'm new, like, I'm true to this shit, fam. Like, this ain't nothing. I don't destroy every boxing community, fam. I don't broke every boxing community up. Bro, these niggas up. I did this by myself. Me, little old me. You see what I'm saying? Let's go. Hold on. I got another one. Yeah, man, I'm not him, bro. I had you fuck niggas. And punk ass hoes in different chats coming over here talking that fuck shit. And Coach Malachi has disposed of you like the cockroaches you are. I do not fucking play. Literally. Let's go. I got some more shit. This another one. Simone said we trying to pinpoint your location. Jay Simone said we trying to pinpoint your location. Boy, I tell you what, when you do, guess what? It's gonna be a surprise for you. Nigga telling me he want to pinpoint my location. Yeah. True. When you do pinpoint my location, it's gonna be a surprise for you. I got that bit right here. Woo! Yes, sir. Yes. He said, "Are you going to the Bud fight? I'm gonna catch you there." Nigga telling me which fights I can come to. Hold on. Yes, mommy. Listen, got me fucked up.
Man, show him what you do. Oh, shit. It's back here. It's back there. There you go. Okay. Oh, see, you little pretty thug, nigga.
Mom, I'm on the computer right now.
Come back. Come back. Okay. You don't know ask somebody. Don't fuck around. You get shot by a pretty nigga.
Oh, fuck, Mom. Why?
I don't understand why you're even mad. Like, you should be happy that the tooth fairy
gave me $2.
Okay, so that's $2. What did you want?
$5 because my top tooth was worth way more.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I hate the tooth fairy. She's an idiot.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes, I ate all of the cereal. Okay, Mom, hold on. I'm doing something. Yeah, goddamn it, I'm telling you, boy, if I see your ass at nigga talking about they see me at the fight, what the fuck they gonna do? Like, fam, I ain't seen these cut coochie ass niggas yet. Not one. Hold on, here go another one. Got another nigga right here. Nigga, man, shit. Nigga, they don't come over no more. They learned. It took about 4.5 years, though. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas was persistent. I don't been to too many fights. They like, damn, every time we tell a nigga.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Paul, brother. Salute to you, fam. I'll call it. What's your name when you call it from?
My name is Batman. I'm from Gotham.
You ain't got nothing better to do? We'll call the show trolling.
You better not show up in New York. I will eat you, motherfucker.
I'll be there.
I'm gonna find you.
Yeah.
And when I find you, I'm gonna take you out.
All right. What, you gonna take me out on a date? Hey, they told me not to come to New York. That was before the Devin Haney fight. Guess where I was at? In New York. True. Swear to God, I was in New York. April 20th, 2024, I was in New York. Literally. Nigga told me I better not go to Omaha to watch the C. Crawford beat David Avocado. Guess where I was at? In Omaha, front row. Nigga told me I better not come to Dallas. I went to Dallas. Nigga told me I better not come to Texas. I was in Houston. Nigga told me you better not come. Everywhere you niggas on the internet told me I better not come to, Coach Malachi came to. I was there. Guess what happened? Nothing. True. I digress.
I'm gonna make you my bitch, you tiny little midget.
Hey man, you was hilarious. Yeah, I'll be there though. You'll see me though. You'll get plenty of opportunity to take me out. All right, I'll see you there. Salute. Plenty of opportunity to take me out when I get to do that. Boy, these niggas, where they find these niggas at, man? Like, where they, like, let me get this straight. Nigga, you at home. I listen, I can imagine this dude, he was so much of a coward. I can imagine this nigga right here. Hold on, let me take this off. This nigga right here. Hold on, let me take this off. He at the crib. He at the crib right now. Listen, hold on, I gotta see if I got the mask on right. This motherfucker at the crib right now. Here you go. Call her, what's your name? Where you calling from? My name Batman. You better not come to New York. You better not come to the fight. I'm gonna take you out. I swear to God, if you come to that fight, I'm gonna take you out. You gonna take me out? Why you disguising your boy? God damn it! Shut up, you little midget. I'm gonna take you out. You better not show up. I swear, I'm gonna kill her. Man, I've been dealing, bro, fam. That's why these niggas don't. You know what? I kind of like trolled the hell out of these niggas. I pulled their whole card. Shout out to the real McCoy. I read that one there. Shout out to the real McCoy. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, okay, Coach, he said, Coach, you was in New York. You got to finish the story. What happened in the elevator, though? Nah, fuck that. Oh, no, I already told you. Ain't nothing happened in the elevator when I was in New York. Nothing. You know what I mean? That was I was told not to come to New York. I was told that a nigga gonna slap me from the LDBC. Drew Titan was gonna slap me and he saw me and all that shit there. And when I was in New York, I got pictures. I was videoing, going live. Everybody knew which hotel room I was in. They knew the room I was in. And ain't nothing happened. Just I saw 7-8 in the elevator. Ain't nothing happened. He asked me, hey man, what's going on, man? I said, what's happening? I said, ain't nothing, no, what's up? He say, no, man, you know what you got? He say, what's this about? You calling yourself the LDBC killer? And I said, well, I call myself the LDBC killer because I am. I say, what's up with you got motherfuckers telling me, sending me messages telling me, y'all, what y'all gonna do to me when y'all see me? I don't take kindly to threats. That's what I said. And the brother said, and I ain't saying nothing disrespectful about 7-8. The brother said, no, man, that ain't us. We don't do that, man. We ain't got nothing to do with that. But I knew the nigga was lying because nigga sent me a video of what Drew Titan said he was gonna do when he see me. I've been dealing with this shit since I've been online. I ain't got a scratch on me, dog. Not one motherfucking scratch. Nigga haven't even breathed hard on me. Just being honest. True. But shout out to 7-8. It ain't, I ain't got no beef with the brother. Shout out to 7-8, but I'm just telling you the truth. Just telling you the truth, fam. Just telling you the truth. Telling what God love. Hey, you do know your phone number. You do. Hey, these motherfuckers here, man. Hey, these, bro, listen, you can't make this shit up, bro. I'm showing y'all receipts. I've been doing this shit for some years. I've been clowning you niggas for years, fam. I'm talking about the troll. I've been clowning you for years. They don't even call this show no more like that. You want to know why? They learned their lesson. When I told you I broke up boxing communities, I did. When I told you I was giving everybody nicknames, aerosexuals, the Butter Biscuit Boxing, the Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries, Butter Biscuit Boxing Community, like all that shit came from me. Crayon Eating Roller Romero, that came from me. Booger Ray Leonard, Eddie the Hitman Hearns, I'm the originator of all that shit. I'm telling what God love, dog. Sometimes you got to, you know what I mean? Just got, Mama Hofield, that came from me. I got some more shit. I got some more videos too. Where is that Jason Mones one? Now, what one of the nigga from New York? I had a nigga from New York call and threaten me, telling me he gonna blow my brains out and all that shit there. I mean, listen, man. As I said before, the day I get scared of a fuck nigga on the internet, bro, that shit just ain't gonna happen. Oh, let me see what's up. This it, right? Like, bro, like, fam, like, nigga, I'm the originator. And you got some bad motherfuckers out there too. You got some bad boys out there. Now I ain't gonna have some bad boys out there be putting down that good mean content. But I'm talking about me. I'm saying when they come to me, nah, dog, I'm him. Shakur set us up. Bruh. He planted drugs in our car. Bruh. He sent SWAT to our hotel. Bruh. He stole our passports and ripped the pages out of our passports. Bruh. He's in the hospital right now. Bruh. In a hospital bed. I told you guys, I gave you guys chronological order. Bruh. And what happened? Shakur set us up. Bruh. He planted drugs in our car. Bruh. He sent SWAT to our hotel. Bruh. He stole our passports and ripped the pages out of our passports. Bruh. He had somebody rub cream on, wait a minute, my hair's in my mouth. He had somebody rub cream on kid and he got sick. He's in a hospital right now. Bruh. Kid just had I think he had surgery. I'm not sure. But right now I got the video camera showing. Bruh. Kid is in the bed right now. He's knocked out sleep. And I am grateful that I made it here. I'm not him, dog. I swear. I'm not him. Find somebody to play with. had to show the video because I saw somebody comment in the chat. He said, Coach, don't forget to show the videos. And I wanted to show the videos as a part of the show. I got some more. I'm going to try to find the other one where the brother said he was going to blow my brains out. Brother, I've been doing this shit a long time, dog. I'm telling you, I've been doing it a long time. And there's an overall consensus that Coach ain't the one. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not. I don't give a fuck who it is. See what I'm saying? When they come for me, it's something I learned from my sister, Karma Serene. Think she's from Houston. And she say, honey, when they go low, I dig a ditch. And I like that saying so much that I have made that a part of my DNA. When they go low, I dig a ditch. There's not a level that I won't go. I'm going to go as low as I possibly can go. Like I said, I ain't that tall. I ain't the 5'6". I'm a short nigga. So ain't no need of me taking the high road. I'm going to take the low road every motherfucking time. I am a professional heartbreaker. I get on a nigga's skin, like for real. Find somebody to play with. True. Shout out to Orlando.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Harlem, ATL.
Hey, okay.
St. Louis in this bitch.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to San Diego.
Hey, okay.
The Boogie Down, the Bronx.
Hey, okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't got a lot nicer now. I don't got a lot nicer now, to be fair. I don't chill out a lot. Shout out to New York. Shout out to Orlando. Shout out to Chi-Town.
Hey, okay.
We got Chi-Town. I think that's it. Oh yeah, shout out to East Cleveland, Ohio.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the boys in Cleveland, man. He said what he said. He said I'm a grave. He said I'm a dig a grave going low. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, you shit. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Find somebody to play with, fam.
Hey, okay.
Find somebody to play with. I'm not the one. Play with your mammy. Play with your mammy. I can tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you like, you know what? Oh, this is a bot account. Nikki Burgundy. Yeah, this is a bot account. I'm gonna go ahead and get you up out of here. You're a bot. Create another account. I know you will. Get you up out of here. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Create another account. That's probably She Block. That might have been She Block. Shout out to Milwaukee.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to H-Town, Houston.
Hey, okay.
Who else we got? I think that's it. We got, shout out to Milwaukee. Shout out to Houston. Shout out to East Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to Norfolk, Virginia. Shout out to Richmond, Virginia.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to St. Louis.
Hey, okay.
And I think that's it. We got St. Louis, and I think that's it. Shout out to, hey, what you say? Hey, he say, hold on, somebody said something. He said, Cam Newton said, if you're going to go low, he said, if you're going to go low, I'll go to hell. Yeah. You got to get your point across. Do whatever, you got to get your point across. Shout out to Honolulu, Hawaii.
Hey, okay.
He said, Keyshawn is not Norman Jr.
Hey, okay.
I think that's it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.